Every day is a blessing. Every day.
You know it.
I've gotten into 3D printing.
Oh yeah?
It's not going well. It's
Did you
No.
say it's not going well?
not going well.
Well, I'm sorry.
There's a lot of fuck around to find out here.
Yeah.
So much fuck around. So little find out.
Nice.
But I'm here. I made my wife a pretty thing.
Sweet.
A pretty thing. That's
I made her a
thing.
Ninetales miniature.
Oh,
You did
yeah.
what?
I made her a Ninetales miniature.
Aww. Wait, what Ninetales? You're talking like Naruto or something else?
So
Is that a
Ninetales,
Pokemon?
the Pokemon.
I was gonna say, is it a Pokemon? Is it a fox at least, or is it something else?
It's a fox. Like
Okay.
it's all the same. It's all the same mythology, man. Like it's like you get the fox things, the more ears, the more tails, and then at 9 you're a god.
Got it.
Same shit. Just like it's always Jesus. Anytime there's Western mythology, guess who's here? It's Jesus. All right.
I'm gonna put on my boiling water for some boiled eggs. Exciting dinner.
Boiling eggs. Like what? And Dave is still. No, Dave's here. Willie's still coming.
Supposedly.
We're gonna hope all's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Davey. No, that's Dave. Davey's here. Hi, Dave. Dave is here, man. He's making
Nice.
eggs.
Nice. Man.
I hope he's okay.
Who?
Willie.
Oh, I mean, he said he was always good, and he just was having a bad reception. Was the last thing we heard. So I'm thinking he is.
You know, I'm hoping.
Oh. Hmm.
Ah, Ed's face is on the camera now. Ah, scary. His head's so big. It fills up a whole library.
I don't know how to respond to that. Just tired.
You know how to respond to that. Ah, I have tongue-tied the devil. He can't speak any.
Really?
There he is. There's
Oh,
Hey.
there we are.
the
Hello.
You're probably gonna have to leave your camera, or I'm gonna off, or I'm gonna throw up on my screen.
What's happening?
No, I was gonna say with you, your camera in your car moving around like that. I was gonna say you probably have to turn that off, or I'll have
Yeah,
to
no,
hide.
I was gonna do that anyways. Yeah, I don't want to make you sick or. Plus, it'll probably be easier on the signal,
Mhm.
for me to have it without video anyway. So yeah,
Well,
as long as I can hear, it's all good. Yeah. So I'm in. I'm about. Oh, I don't know.
We're about 2 hours away.
2 hours away from the house.
Or under,
So
maybe.
yeah, something like that. But yeah, we'll make it. Anyways, what's your phone?
Um, underneath me.
Alrighty. Well, anyways, I'm glad you guys can hear me. I got my I'm what you call it? I'm the D20, so I can see the map, and I got my character up and running.
Yeah.
So
Sweet.
I'm all good whenever you guys are ready. So, how you guys been? All right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you?
Yeah. I enjoy myself. That we just basically I was at work on Monday, and my boss forgot to order a truck. I don't know how, I think she's wearing too many hats, when you start doing too many jobs and you're
Mhm.
sort of like, what am I doing, And she completely forgot to order a truck. So we ran out of rice, which is literally our main filler. We
Mhm.
ran out of beans, which is our other main filler. So wait a minute, a Mexican place, Mex-Tex, and we have no rice, no beans, no queso. One of our proteins was brisket. We ran out of brisket. I mean, we were running out of everything because she forgot to get the truck. And even though she has an emergency truck she can order, she can't get the Cadoba stuff like queso. If it doesn't come from Cadoba, nobody else on campus is gonna have queso that we can use.
Oh wow.
So, anyways, she found a location that had beans. So she's like, let me get some beans. And they brought her two 50-pound bags of beans. But guess what? They were garbanzo beans instead of black beans. So we're like, we can't sell this shit. What are you? So she's like, just throw them away. She was so frustrated. And I said, you're going to throw away 100 pounds of garbanzo beans? And she's like, yeah, I'm just going to throw them away. And I said, you know what? I'm taking them because my friend Janet, the one that in Tennessee that got us the dogs, she raises chickens. And every time she comes over, she gives us 2 or 3 or 4 dozen eggs. So I'm like, that's like 100 pounds of chicken feed that she could have. So
Mhm.
I'm like, I'm just going to save it. And then when I brought it home, Julie's like, I don't want this sitting around here for a month or two. So let's just take it over there. And we were gonna do a day trip, and I asked my boss. Yeah, we have a free car rental because our car got hit on the side of the door. It felt like it was minor, but they had to put it in and do repairs. And they gave us a new car. So Julie's like, we have a new car. You got your day off. Let's do a day trip. And then when I talked to my boss about it, she said, why don't I just switch you days? You normally have Thursdays off and work Friday. I'll just switch you to working Thursday, and then you can Friday you can have Friday and Saturday. So I was like, okay, that works for me. So we basically just flew out to Tennessee and hung out at our friend's house and that sort of stuff. So it was nice. So, but anyways,
How
yeah, I
far is
didn't
that,
want to.
guys?
It's like 3 hours and 45 minutes.
About 3 hours and 40 minutes, I think.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Not too bad.
depending on the weather.
Under
Yeah.
4 hours.
The suck part about it is that if you go at night when
Mm.
it's like dark, dude, those roads are freaking frightening, like terrifying, because this you're driving through the mountains on curves that just sneak up on you out of nowhere. And some
Mm.
of these look like they're almost like U-turn curves, and it's like, holy crap. So Julie's like, it's like 40, and Julie's doing like 30 or 35, and if it's raining or snowing, forget about it. It's
Like,
even
we're about ready
worse.
to get in the rain.
So, but she usually tries to drive during the day and in good
Yep.
weather. So, if it can be helped.
Oh, we got a
So,
hurricane coming in.
yeah.
We're going to be
So,
hitting it.
yeah. So that's the only reason why I might have a bad signal from time to time is because we're that storm, tropical storm that was coming through and it hit the coast and it slowed down, but it's still on its way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but anyways, but other than that, yeah, we were good. We had a good time, so we enjoyed ourselves.
Yeah,
So
I'll
that
be
was
in.
nice.
I got to go to Chattanooga in
Oh, do you?
the end of October. My daughter's got soccer nationals.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Yeah,
cool.
Cool.
Nice. Very
yeah,
nice. Hell yeah.
yeah. So
That's
that should
awesome,
be
dude.
fun. It should be
Yeah,
fun.
that's awesome.
Yeah, she's still young. She probably won't play much, but they need girls, so she's definitely not a starter. But that's okay. She's just
Right,
happy,
right,
She's kind of
right.
included. She's at that stage in life where that's what matters is she's
Exactly.
there. So
Part of the
Exactly.
team.
Well, that's
She's
good.
there.
that's right.
That's right. That's right.
Now they were super happy with the
Exactly.
game today because the last time they played this team earlier in the season, they lost 5-0, and
Oh,
today they tied them. So
cool.
that's like a huge accomplishment in their
Yeah.
Yeah, I
eyes.
would
Yeah.
say so.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Are we gonna upgrade Pew Pew?
Pew 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 pew.
What?
Right? When are we
Yeah,
gonna do that? We are gonna do some upgrades for Pew Pew.
Oh, for
Might as well
yeah,
get that done now. Yeah, you can
yeah.
throw in whatever I can help you with that. So just yeah, I'm up. I didn't post it, but I was gonna mention that I'm up for a Pew Pew upgrade, but
Mhm.
I
Up for
forgot.
pew
I
pew
gotta get around.
upgrade.
Yeah,
Hmm.
exactly. So
I was like, is that Pepe?
I know I know Dave had done some of the math, but whatever it is,
Well, I had asked it. There was a couple different ways she could go. So, because the one thing I
right.
thought that might be coolest, we can't actually do yet, which is kind of a bummer. But we at least
Right, which
can
is
wait.
like the next level, right? Isn't that like the next level one?
well, we can get the one that's just an easy one that saves money to get the cheap one first, and then
Right,
come back later, next level, to then make the better one.
right, right. I
And
mean,
then
let's
we'll
do that.
figure
Right?
out how much money we need to then combine to build the one that's the best, because then it's the one that's the Libera. Did you see anything else, or did you want the Thunder one?
I didn't really see anything else.
Okay. Yeah, because thematically, I kind of thought that would be the coolest one. Is
Right.
bring some thunder with the pew pew.
Na, 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 na.
Pew.
And I can't post memes. Makes me sad.
Pew.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Well, because I want to post, and the cream rises to the top.
Right.
I mean, you could post it, but there's a risk multiple ways.
There's
if
a
you do
chance we'll
post
lose Dave. Where's Dave? Dave's gone.
Some of you may die, and that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
All right.
Or it's where'd Dave's computer go? It's dead.
Dave's computer was going to die anyway.
His
Let's not-
computer is
don't-
bad.
Yeah, the problem's not that Dave's computer might disconnect. It's just it might actually die. It might actually just give up the ghost completely. Like, forget this. I'm done.
All right.
It's too much. Too much.
Maybe my brain and my computer are synced, and that's not necessarily a good thing.
Right. Balls.
Dunkadoo balls. All right. So who remembers what the hell happened last time?
We did stuff.
Fantastic.
And then
Yeah,
then
let's-
some other stuff too.
Yep.
You guys sound like my just.
We were.
Oh, we are in the
Well, at least we're
underground.
responding.
That's fair.
We were in the underground. That's
We're
right.
just
Well-
sitting and staring
Yeah,
at you.
that was actually pretty cool. That we got to do a little bit of burrowing, and then was that last time that we did the burrowing and we
Yep.
found
We're
the
searching
facility?
for drow, and we didn't find any, but
Yeah,
we found
we
a
didn't
We
giant.
don't say the
in the
D word
water.
anymore.
No, is that
Okay.
racially?
No, No, it's not racial. It's
Oh.
legally.
Dark elf.
So
But that's
what
also a
happened
D-word.
was, you know the stuff with Wizards of the Coast being kind of dicks. The
Yeah.
last time they were dicks as opposed to the times before.
Yeah.
So what happened was, because they were dicks, Pies was like, look, man, we're fucking done with you. We can't trust you. So we're going to make the open playing license. And it can be for any system. You basically just hop in and now you're part of us.
Right.
So they have the open playing license. Cool. Well, they're like, well, certain things are tied to it, like certain spell names. That's why it's not Cure Wounds anymore, or Cure Minor, Cure, blah, blah, you know, all those things. Now it's Heal, because you can't patent the word heal. It's too generic.
You can patent cure, but you can't. Oh wow, that's just
Cure Wounds. Like Cure Wounds as a phrase is a little more specific. Okay.
That's tied to the game, right?
Yeah, because everyone knows, like, okay, the Cure Wounds spells, but heal's generic. Just kind of like that's why the Warhammer.
I got it. But so back up for a second. If that ever went to court, who backs up idiots that say, "Yeah, that's patented"? Like,
so here's the thing. Trademark gets weird. Like, if you don't defend your trademark, you lose it. This is why in Warhammer 40K they don't have Space Marines anymore. They have the Adeptus Astartes, because no one really defended the term Space Marine. So now Space Marine is open for anybody.
Okay.
But Adeptus Astartes is that same thing with, oh, hey, we got rid of like they did Warhammer, and now it's Warhammer Age of Sigmar. Now they have a whole new fake Latin bullshit name.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So if you do this shit, you can if anybody touches the word Adeptus Astartes, I'm gonna fuck with you. When Notch after Minecraft is making a game called Scrolls. Well, Bethesda sued him because they have the Elder Scrolls, and those are a little too close. There are sometimes
that's crazy.
It goes to court, and everyone's like, "Yeah, you're stupid. Don't ever talk to us again." And there's other times where it comes out, and people are like, "Yeah, no, you're stealing." So if it's how much do you want to screw around?
How much risk do you want to take in trying to do something?
Right.
But the flip side is, how much of a dick do you want to be actually doing that?
Yep. That's what most of law is.
I guess so. A different question along those lines. So, say that guy with the game called Scrolls comes out, and then Elder Scrolls comes after it, and they patent Elder Scrolls. Can they go back after the people that started it first, or no?
Well, it comes down to who. So you have a trademark, and if you don't defend your trademark enough, and it becomes generalized, then nobody can go after you. Like here's times.
Well, no. Just so a specific case though, so that Scroll people, they made a game called Scrolls. Then 5 years later, Elder Scrolls comes out, which is super popular, and they trademark Elder Scrolls. Can they go back in time to sue the people that have Scroll 1, 2, 3, and 4 coming out after the Scroll? You know what I mean?
Dave, time travel isn't real.
What are you talking about? I got a DeLorean in my garage.
All right, I'm hanging up now. I am hanging up. Goodbye.
Horseshit. You can't. You could, but you wouldn't. No, judge wouldn't find in your favor. I
hope so.
This is more the second something comes up that fucks with you, because I've actually had people try to sue me for throat punch games. I've gotten a couple cease and desist, and I'm like, yeah, we run a boxing brand, so we're going to come after you. I'm like, go right ahead, Skippy. If somebody thinks throat punch games...
Seriously? That's crazy.
I've gotten a couple, and I ignored them. I'm like, yeah, go for it. You come at me. I will represent myself as an idiot, and I'll appear in court and be like, all right, well, I'm in Michigan, and I run Dungeons and Dragons on the internet. Your tap-out brand of, clothing, I don't think they're talking too much about the Call of Cthulhu. So if you wanna waste everyone's fucking time, I'll make sure to bill you because my time is $100 an hour.
Wow.
So let's fuck around and let's find out together.
Right.
Because I will also add to my legal fees depending on how much I feel I merit. So yeah, no, it gets weird. That's why. So they're updating everything, and that's also why there's going to be a revamped Pathfinder Second Edition that's going to come out in like November, where they've gotten rid of like chromatic and metallic dragons. They've changed some of the realms. They've done a bunch of little things, but Drow are a little bit too much D&D.
Okay.
That they might fuck around and they could find out, so they're going to have the Dark Elves, and they're going to be underground, and we're just not going to talk with them.
Okay.
But it's funny, that's why in the like they've introduced all these other dark-skinned races who live underground, who worship spiders. Like, did we just find Boblin the Goblin's brother, Boblins the Goblins? No, these are different. Sure. Like,
These are way different.
So did something? I guess I missed the premise of this. Did something come out where wizards?
oh, you didn't hear about Wizards of the Coast fucking around again?
No, I didn't know that.
Okay, so let's back up.
I didn't hear the again. Like the last thing I heard was that shit with the license where you were gonna have to pay, and they were gonna steal your product, and everybody's like, "Fuck you," and that's the last I heard.
Yeah. That was back in like February. They were like, "Hey, this year we're gonna come out with 6th edition D&D."
Yeah.
Last year, again, it might have been last year. Last year, they're like, "We're gonna come out with 6th edition D&D to be at Gen Con." Everyone's like, "All right, cool." You know, in time for like the 50th or 60th anniversary, or whatever the fuck it is going to be. Cool. Well, they brought some creators in, and they had them like, let's all do a sit-down powwow and talk about things. Cool. Well, they did, and they're like, yeah, you got to sign this NDA before we do anything. We're like, I don't like this at all. And you agree to like exclusive sale, like the priority sale. So if you make something, they like it, they can take it for no money almost. They also are gonna do a bunch of weirdness with they're fucking over Roll20, and they just announced their new tabletop. Wizards of the Coast to Wizards of the Coast, D&D Beyond. They've announced the alpha version of their thing called Maps. So here you go. Here's because they're like, yeah, you know what? We can make 50% off of every sale on Roll20, or we can make 100% of all sales on our own fucking marketplace.
Right.
So there's the 2D
it's a dick move, but it makes sense from a business standpoint.
Oh yeah.
It's a huge dick move.
Oh yeah. They've also hired 3D people because they're gonna. Well, if you have anything in D&D Beyond, they're gonna instantly put it right in the fucking in the store, so you can instantly
pick up everything. Yeah.
Yeah, like, oh, I buy this, and then they've already animated all the spells and everything that are going to be there. So here's another thing. So yeah, if you buy everything through us, and now there's also like, hey, you know, this Chat GTP doesn't completely suck all the way. What if we have a virtual GM, and then none of your friends have to GM, and then you can just play whatever games? So yeah, and then so they're going to screw over Drive-Thru RPG because they'll sell direct. Fine. They're going to screw over Roll20 and all the other tabletops. Fine. Yeah, and then they're going to screw over the content creators because the head of Hasbro said D&D was under monetized.
Wait, what?
Well, they said D&D was under monetized.
What's that mean?
They're not squeezing enough blood from this turnip.
Yep. Splendid.
So, like, if you're selling a burger for $4 and it can sell for $6, you're under monetized. So why don't we sell it for 7?
Yep. It's big dick sweet. So
This is-
rather than going 6th edition, they just said let's put our big cock out on the table and screw everybody
Oh
up.
no, their 6th edition is coming, but much like that cock. So what's going to happen is
I guess, are we live right now?
oh yeah, we've been alive for like half an hour. So,
has our viewing gone up with the throw out down on the table?
oh no one's tuned in whatsoever. Yeah. But what's this pissed off a bunch of people, and everybody's unhappy. No one liked this, and I've said I'm not playing D&D ever again. Like I'm done. It's the problem is I want to put this out there. It's not the system. I'm not getting to an edition war. It's a fantastic system. Most games I think I play are fairly decent. My issue is with like the behavior of the people who are making it. Like there are people who really love this and put hard work in and want to make pretty things. Great. There are other people who earn money for those people, and they are the devil. Okay? Like, I'm proud to be an American. I think our military is awesome. I think there's people in the American military, or there are people who run the military around who are fucking evil. So it gives us a bad name, kind of thing. So the average guy who's out there who went in to serve his country, same kind of deal. Those guys, I'm good. I like them. The people who are doing evil, like the true devil, who worked with Nixon. Who the fuck is that guy? Still alive because he'll never die. Because hell doesn't want to have to deal with him.
Kissinger.
So yeah.
Hell didn't want to deal with him.
Same thing. Like you have.
Well, it would be afraid he's going to take over.
Power is the ultimate aphrodisiac. So that's the thing. It's like again, there's a lot of things I love, but they piss me off. This D&D is one of them. In all fairness, Paizo had some issues because there was sexual harassment, and now other writers unionized.
Wait, so what? There was sexual harassment by Paizo?
Yeah, there was harassment at Paizo, and I think one of the lead designers had to step away, and now he's a freelancer too. But conveniently, they just formed a freelancers union. So
wonderful.
This is why I drink. I can't have a hobby where I'm just here. Like, I want to stab an orc. Well, you know, we've kind of made them look like Africans, and we put the orcs from the southern continent. Like, do you think there's some subtle subtext here we should deal with? Jesus fucking Christ, let me just stab an orc. Can I just be a hero for once without having to consider bigger consequences of socio-ethnic backgrounds? Just let me stab the goddamn orc!
Yeah, I don't know how that worked, but oh well.
Yeah. I just drink in the shower now.
What's that percent, out of curiosity, like the percent share of like the people that play Pathfinder versus 5th edition? What is that?
Hold on, let's see.
Like 20%, or I don't know what's the comparison. I might be being too generous to Pathfinder. I don't know.
Oh, well, I'm looking up. Like, hold on. Like everyone's want to see them. Okay. So I've seen some people do some different things. So here's where it gets interesting. I got some stats from 2021. 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons is 50%. It's actually 53%. Uncategorized is 14. So it's a whole bunch of little catch-all. Next most popular is Call of Cthulhu, any edition.
Really?
After that is Pathfinder at 3.5%. Pathfinder 2nd edition at 1.5%. So, like, Paizo effectively owns, like, a tenth the size of Wizards of the Coast.
I'm surprised Cthulhu is that big, or is that Cthulhu of, like, anything, like just their book for reading and movies?
Call of Cthulhu, any edition.
Just the game, though.
Yeah, these are all just games.
Not board games, it's just role-playing games?
Just role-playing games.
That's kind of shocking.
That is actually very surprising.
I would have never... So you're saying, like, Call of Cthulhu is, like, what, 6 times as popular as Pathfinder?
About double. I think Call of Cthulhu is the most popular RPG in Japan.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I would have never, ever guessed that type of thing. Jeez.
Oh yeah, it's like it gets interesting. Like they're like one of the things that everyone likes is you can with all these new kind of breakdowns of things, you know, all the data you can pull out of like Roll20. Yeah.
I would have never guessed that at all. And Shadowrun, I'm assuming, is a sub part of the glob. That's the other.
Okay. One second. Right. Okay, I'm looking up. Somebody did like a thing, like, so publisher, tabletop role-playing game, number of titles in the top 100 list. Mongoose Publishing has a bunch. Freely, Catalyst. Swab's there with 2. Books by publisher. It's like, it's interesting, like, who, like, kind of who's doing what. It's definitely like how you want to draw these numbers. Yeah, but D&D typically has about half the, like, D&D owns it, then Paizo. Then it's got a 5th edition open gaming license. Like, if fall 2020 is D&D, Pathfinder, 5th edition OGL, Vampire the Masquerade, and Transformers. Interesting. So yeah, depending on when you look at shit and what happens. But Paizo got a big old push at the start of the year because everyone was pissed at Wizards and they switched different things. But that's also why they're doing some new things where they're like, hey, guess what? We're gonna be we're now on we're not here. We're gonna do all this other stuff, and we're gonna revamp Starfinder. Because Starfinder is definitely everyone's weird little, like, it's not as popular, not near as popular as the other one. Yep. Okay, so you went. What did you do last time?
We went and hung out with the drow that are no longer existing, so now they're dark elves, which really turned out to be, I don't know, elementals, what it was.
They
had
keep saying that.
oozes up on the ceiling while I was doing my Rocky pull-ups. I remember that part.
No, the thing I was laughing about that's kind of funny that you probably didn't intend was, speaking of copyright and shit, when Lovecraft died, his nobody owned the Call of Cthulhu and shit, so nobody knew who owned the fucking rights. So this one guy basically said, "I'm in charge of everything, and I'm gonna get all this shit published in like a giant set, all his letters, all his stuff." Because think of like the guy who writes the most number of zines in New York, and this guy now going to like fucking like big publishers and saying, "You need to publish all the zines in one collective thing." They'd laugh you out on your fucking ass. Well, that's what he did for the rest of his life, and he sued everybody who tried to publish any Call of Cthulhu shit. But it turned out that when Lovecraft died, the rights went to his aunt, who didn't know fuck all about it, and then she died. So they're like, well, nobody owns this, it's free. But near the end, the guy who said he owned all of Lovecraft's stuff, he's like, well, Cthulhu is actually a large swamp elemental and all this other crazy shit that made fuck all sense. And so when you mention, like, they're elementals now. Yeah. Okay. So you went underground and you didn't meet anybody. You met some aliens who harvest brains, but they do it lovingly.
Beep, boop, bop, boop, beep, 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 beep.
That's right. Yep. The little bots I tried to be friends with that didn't quite go according to plan.
Yep. So then you came back to the surface after having explored this. Time to keep going.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Get back
So
to
now,
the thing.
Lavera, you do have the crystal that goes in your pew pew that lets you do charisma damage. So you do have one of those. So
Cool.
it's a soul fire fusion on, and you just needed to pick like if you wanted like one electrical damage or the cheapest one, or
Yep.
I still have to choose that, or we already chose that?
well, the question was which what am I trying to say? What level 1 fusion did you, or what level 1 crystal did you want? So that's all you need right now is just a level 1, because we have to go back and build the one that's a level 7.
Which one does the charisma damage? That's the level 7 one?
No, that's the level 1.
Oh.
So the levels, the level 7 one lets you do the 1 thing of a charisma, and then the 6, which is the thunder. So you add them together to get a 7. So that, if you follow that math.
Well, my charisma is more than 1.
No. It's the level 1 fusion on a crystal will let you do your charisma damage to any of your pew pew attacks.
Okay.
When we get you the bigger crystal, you can change your cold or fire damage to actually be thunder damage. So
Got it.
Your damage just went up like double.
So is it what it was, but now I get to add my charisma, or is the
Yep.
charisma there instead of something?
Nope, you just get straight up added. I mean, it's a big boost.
So now I do 1d4 plus 9.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Love it.
That's what I was saying. Even just the level 1 is a big boost. I'm like,
1d4 plus what?
9.
no, yeah, because your charisma is a +4.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very
Well,
nice.
you and Colin just fucking tied for damage there.
Yeah,
Well, I only add a 1d4 to it.
new heavy hitter.
Okay.
I'm the heavy hitter.
My seismic pick only does 1d4. So I mean,
Plus what?
11, but I'm just saying for the die damage, it's
Plus
really not.
11.
You know,
What is that?
What? Where would I find under equipment? Like
Go to Solarian for under equipment for weapons.
under weapons. Okay.
And then I think it's the lower right area says Solarian crystals. Because I mean, you can just get the cheapest one, and then you still get your charisma modifier, or you can get something that does a little bit more flavor to it if you want, like a little extra point, another 1 point of damage. So then you can do plus 10, and you're only one shy of Colin.
What is what did we decide that stun does?
I don't remember.
Stun. I think stun was the one that made you lose your.
Oh, it makes it non-lethal. Okay.
Yeah,
non-lethal. Yeah,
the
which
one
is not.
Somebody get for that.
Yeah, it's not the same as stun.
That's not what you do. You do violence.
I usually wait till someone else does it to me first, though.
You're just returning the favor. You're just returning the favor, right?
You know,
Exactly. It's
sometimes
reciprocity.
you got
Reciprocity is a cultural construct that we should absolutely encourage.
I do stun damage. When I kill this guy, it stuns the other one.
Look how surprised he is.
Yes, that is very true.
Good call. Good call.
Oh.
Okay.
You're
Don't
only allowed to
wait
ask-
on me. I'll figure out what I'm doing as we go here.
All I can think of is the two-door question. Like, one of these doors lies, one of these doors shows truth behind one of the things. And there's like a barbarian and a wizard. It's like you each may ask each door one question. And, like, the barbarian just, like, takes out a fucking hammer and bashes one of the door to bits. And he looks at that door, the other door, and they're like, oh my god! Like, is that door dead? No. Him lie. So...
Him lie.
All right.
So we have our little dino, or not our dino, we have our little stag bear babies with us.
There you go.
Yeah.
And
So
we had
you
Thunder
continue on.
taking care of them. He was feeding them whatever he could find.
You, as you continue on, you're heading through, and you go to the next hex, and it's kind of more, nothing's really there. Nothing's really going to challenge you. You head to the next hex. As you head in the mountains, this one's going to take, I think, mountains, yeah, this one's going to take 2 days. As you guys are traveling around, give me a perception check.
I love when you say silly things like that.
Got weird.
It's a mountain. It's a mountain.
Whisper.
It's a mountain.
My ears, Ed.
There's a mountain. It's big. I'm big.
It's the mountain.
I'm a big boy now. Toot, toot, toot.
I got a 21.
There we go. You're going to notice there is a cave entrance with a couple of runes carved into the
big mountain.
The runes?
Yep, you can give me culture or mysticism.
Where's my stuff?
Culture. Okay.
Oh, I have culture. To remember which character I'm playing.
I only got a 21, so.
21 is good. I got a 26.
Yeah, you're going to recognize these as basically the same claim that you saw on the Mira project in the western area, when you went down into that basement area. Speaking of which, if you ever tell your
Okay.
people, you can always head back there and set up a defensive thing if you want to. You know.
Did it matter if I rolled a high? Do you need another perception check, or did we already get the top one?
You got the top. It's just like, okay, what the heck is here kind of thing, you know?
So right now, you need a mysticism check.
So there is a cave
Right.
if you.
Yeah, my window's up.
He's driving out in the country and he sees some other people and he oops the window, closes the door.
Yep.
So that we see a cave system or a cave entrance, like a cave entrance, right?
You do see a cave. Yep. That's with this outside. So you know it's the same people who are doing the seismic stuff.
So what do we want to do?
Beep beep.
Do we know there's people in there?
No. What you saw last time was that you could just go down if you want to go explore this cave. It's just gonna be it's just involved with the same people as the other one.
Okay.
So you want to go in or no?
But they're on our land, right?
Yes. Well, there was no one there. Remember, they bugged out about 100 years ago.
Oh. Sorry, I didn't remember that.
So yeah, this is the precursors or whatever we want to call them.
So, going down or just kind of leaving this alone?
Of course we're going down.
Okay.
We adventurers or not?
There you go.
Of course we're going.
So you head in, power up your flashlights as you head into the dark. It's a cave. There are some parts that are fairly like natural, but then you can tell they've widened a few chambers. After you go down about 500 feet, you end up in a branching tunnel. The path ends in a wide area that shows signs where it was once inhabited by spelunkers. There's moldering cots. There is some kind of mass of metal and wires, and out of that leads up to some kind of cable up to some dead lights in the ceiling. Yeah, what do you want to do while you're here?
Search around.
Give me a perception check or engineering.
Perception or engineering?
Yep.
Or you want some of both?
Either.
Okay.
We're going to go with engineering.
I got a 21 perception.
25 engineering.
Whoa! What? What just happened?
That scene out of like old school where Will Ferrell just goes.
I got
all
a
kinds of
36 engineering.
No, it's because someone pointed at the thing that I didn't perceive, and I was like, "Yeah, that's what that is."
All right. Yeah. Well, you'll notice that there is that the abandoned camp there's a small rivulet of water seeping from several cracks in a far cavern wall. And as you look around, you see there's faded runes that resemble those. This was another project area that they were getting set up, but it looks like they abandoned this place before they could get like another lab set up here. So as you look at it, it's like, okay. You hear a crack, and then it echoes around you, and that retaining wall lets go. Everybody roll me a reflex save. As that crack is the wall exploding and water rushing towards you. Reflex save.
Jim doesn't like this. I got a 19.
Okay.
I'm waiting for RGG to roll his. but it's... There we go. DC 16, you take half. So 17 divided by 2 is 8. Everyone takes 8 points of damage as you are hit with this wall of water.
8 stamina or hit points?
Stamina first. Okay, so water's rushing through, hitting all of you. The cave is rapidly filling with water. Time to get out. Give me a reflex save. Athletics check. Athletics check to get the hell out of here.
Can I just swim and grab Mallow on my way out?
That'll work. You give me an athletics check if you're swimming. Yep.
I was going to say, do I need to grab some? Can I grab the other one that's little?
Yes, you can.
If he needs it.
Do you still want me to roll with athletics even though I have a swim speed of 40?
Yep, because you're running.
Okay.
Like everyone's assuming running.
Okay.
Yeah.
27 for my athletics.
I only got a 14.
So you.
You said athletics.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. No. So that would be 14 plus. Hold on. 4. So that's 20.
That'll do. So you guys just book it the hell
I
out
have
of
a
here.
plus 12. So okay.
You book it the hell out of here. It doesn't. It's the water fills up this cave and spills out of the entrance as you run away. It's just a weird little cave here, and now water's coming out of the ground at this spot.
It just collapses completely, huh? Okay.
Pretty much. It's coming out of the ground out of the cave entrance, so it's kind of like a new fountain.
When it calms down, like when I see it stop bubbling, can I go down and look at that, whatever that cave part opened? Did it open to like a big chasm, or was just basically like porous water shit coming through?
Water's not coming out of the cave entrance. You have to swim down into the water if you want to get to that area, but now it's kind of coming up. Like you have a new spring here, basically.
Right, but it will stop eventually, doesn't it? Or are we going to have a new lake area here?
It's a whole new spring that's coming out, so it's probably running down the mountain now.
Okay, I'm not going to worry about that.
We have found an aquifer.
Yeah,
yes,
good aquifer. Mark it as a reminder that we have a place we can get water from. Right?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it could be a good place for a settlement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Good resource.
and you all
Fresh
survive
water
this.
is good.
Yep.
So everyone gets
Yay.
1,200 XP.
What? Nice.
If the PCA survive the after effects of the tremor, award them 1,200 XP each.
So 13,850.
Yep. Well, now we're making headway as we go through here.
Whoa, that's a lot.
I was
Yeah,
surprised
that's
too.
what I said.
I'm like, all right, that seems like a lot, but it says that much each. Like, okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Getting close.
Yep.
The next day, well, you can. The next 2 days.
If
actually,
you failed it, what's the XP you get?
You die.
you die. Well, because it's
I was gonna
if you don't pass the athletics, the reflex save, and your DM doesn't roll like shit, it's 66 damage.
Oof.
And then if you don't hit the DC 15 reflex save, it's another 2d6, and you have to make swim checks, and you keep getting damaged, and the checks go up until you get the fuck out. Like, no, we're just gonna fucking run. Like, all right.
So that could be a kill spot. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, it's a trap.
But we did good. Yeah. It's basically a natural fate trap.
Yep. So, with this, you continue on. The next day is not a lot more. As you, the next 2 days, you continue on and go deep underground, deep on the surface, going through and seeing the world. Nothing. Yep. As you head into the mountains, it is another exploration day. And hold on a second. There we go. let's all let you end up going into a little wildflower and shrub area in a valley. There's hearty scents of sweet to tangy to minty kind of all around you.
Oops, sorry.
Wait, what?
You end up in this wildflower area.
Okay.
As you're driving and looking around.
Collect tea or something?
You want
give me
life
a survival
science,
check.
or what do you?
Survival.
Life science or survival?
Survival.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that one anybody can do? Or?
Anybody can, yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't survive anything.
Anybody can try to do it.
Finch is the 21-year
That's
check.
mine right there.
There you go.
No, that was like I'm trying to work with my S Pen while the car's moving, so I tapped it by accident. That one right there, the 24.
That's gonna do. That what you're able to look here and you find is there are insects here, and if you wanted to, you could kind of they're kind of like bees, and if you cultivated them, you could get
pollination.
Get your own what?
natural honey if you wanted to. So if you
Plundarian honey,
yes,
we can make it a delicacy.
We can make honey.
Do you want to go get do you want to have Plundarian bees?
Yes.
Yeah. As long as it doesn't adversely affect the environment in any way, because we don't want to unbalance that shit.
Yeah.
Meaning, like, I don't want bees disappearing and then plants dying. So.
So
Eco balancers.
Everybody, roll me a perception check.
Okay.
I know I say these hurtful things, Colin. I'm sorry.
What, perception?
Yes.
Is that hurtful to him?
Hey, look at that. I see my shoe is untied.
I got an 18.
Wow, we got
RGG.
Good job, man. 30.
So you get out of this area.
I got a 30.
I was gonna say she beat me. Good job.
Nice. You are
everything.
messing around here, and
we do owe it to Vold because we are up on his shoulders when we do our perception checks. So I mean, he is helpful.
Fair.
You're grabbing the back of Old's head and twisting it towards the direct area.
Look over here. Look up here.
You're just holding up two crow's nests with your extra two arms, and we're just sitting in them, looking around.
There you go.
What
You're
you
a pirate
do,
ship.
what you do see is, I got my impressive 28 is not that impressive because Mallow and RGG both see this. There is this plant creature walking towards you. It's a shambling plant creature, got several fanged mouths, and almost kind of lures on it to kind of lure things in. And I'll put a link here so you can get a little closer. But it's walking amongst here. So it's kind of like a Bulbasaur.
Is it like a lure fish? It's an underwater lure fish disguised as a plant.
Yes. So think a Bulbasaur and an anglerfish had a fucked up baby. And this thing is walking towards you. Mm-hmm. Let's all roll initiative.
Come on, beat up, buddy.
Okay.
Oh, it's so. He looks friendly, guys.
Only my friend. He loves me.
27.
That's scary.
I go bold.
Nice.
Like I go first. I don't know what I'm doing, but god damn it, I go first.
I don't know anything, but darn it, I'm gonna ask the first. What do I need to do next? Question.
Completely friendly.
Do we know anything about this thing yet?
You've actually
roll.
fought one of these before.
There we go.
Hi, that's all I need to know. You said fought.
Finch, did you
That's
did you mean to roll twice?
I'm rolling, but
I see
well,
it twice.
no, it should be it's the whatever the first +6 comes up. I can't
Yep,
see
that's
it.
8. Awesome.
Yeah, that's an 8. Okay, there you go. Yep.
All right, Vald. If your friends are pointing this out to you, it's right there. This thing is stalking among the plants.
I was going to say, what type of check is this?
Perception. This is initiative.
Yeah, this was.
But you
that
said I
roll
could
that I
go.
just made was-
If your little friends are gonna point out, yep, you shoot at this guy.
Well,
No, like 12 would hit you.
no, yeah, that's why I was also laughing.
Anything else from you?
Oh, there it is. No.
All right, so you run up to this
No,
guy.
I'm doing what I'm supposed to. I'm blocking
There you
line
go.
of sight to the littles.
All right, Mallow. What are you doing?
I'm pew-pewing.
You're gonna double pew pew or single pew pew? Oh, nope, you're gonna have single pew pew.
Well, no, I was already on him, remember?
That's fair.
Yeah.
What is the difference between double and single, please? I don't remember.
You take a -4, but you get to make 2 attacks.
-4 to
Yes.
both?
Yes, -4
Yeah,
to both
both.
attacks.
Okay, I'm just going to do the one. That's not what I meant.
What type of
What,
check?
roll 20?
This is a natural life science check. I'm
I
gonna.
Don't worry, so did I.
I'm gonna bite twice. That's what we're gonna do.
Hmm.
I'll take the -4. All right, let's bite once at you, Vald, 17, and once at you,
No.
Mallow, 20.
Yeah, I think that.
Bite.
Where's that information? Yes, that hits.
Man. 14
Are
points
we
of damage.
recovered? Did we
Yes,
recover our stamina
You
from?
recovered your stuff.
Okay, you said 14.
Yep. RGJ. It also begins to shake, and pollen gets dumped into the air. What are you doing, RGG?
You bitch.
Dave?
Stay with us.
Dave, did you mute yourself? You muted Dave. Hi, Dave.
Dave's
All
not
right.
here, man.
Dave's having technical issues. 33 life science. This is a plant you can see in the dark. It has plant immunity, so don't mess with its brain. Okay. That's fun. We'll take a little bio break after this. I'm going to get me a soda.
Okay.
But,
Can you get me one too?
yeah, so there's not much to really learn about this. It's a CR4 creature. It's the one thing it's got is this paralyzing scent. So when it started shaking all the spores, if you were in 15 feet of it, you got to make a 4th save or you're paralyzed.
Hmm.
So now that you're up close, that's why it's shaking when its mama gave it. Nice. There we go. We're going to all sing. And it is Finch's turn, I believe.
Yep, it is. All right, I'm going to do my life science roll too. So I don't know if that makes sense. Huh? Yeah, I know. I know you already rolled for it. So.
I know. Did you get a... Yep, so you don't get anything extra.
No, I know, but I yes and no. See, if I have what is that? Alien whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the one where and it specifically says I have to make a successful knowledge check or whatever, gather information, whatever it is to figure out what the creatures are.
Yep.
I have to do that successfully for it to kick in the subsequent benefit. So even if RGB makes it, I feel like I still have to do mine, right?
Yep.
Because even if RGB spews a shit ton of information and it's all accurate, I still have to make mine according to my skill or my ability. Yeah. So, anyways, so that fails it because you said they're challenge rating 4, right? Or is it 3?
Challenge rating 4.
So that fails. Okay, so that fails that. So then I'm gonna do my acrobatics. I believe is. Hold on. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
So here we go. That's the acrobatics.
Yes.
That makes it anyways.
Yep.
And I can't, on my tablet, I can't move my guy. So I basically want to move to the top left corner, like diagonal from gold. If you want to move me there, that's fine. If not, that's where I'm going. And then I'm going to shoot the guy.
Okay.
Fair enough?
Do it. Yep.
I don't know why on the tablet it won't let me move it. It's just stupid. So, anyways.
Interesting.
I got a damn pencil, the S Pen, and it lets me mark and do everything and whatever, and it's just not letting me do shit. But that misses anyway, so I'm done.
Okay.
That misses anyway, so I'm done. So.
Yep, it does. Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's okay. That's what I did. I'm done.
Vold! Give me a fort save.
16.
You're fine.
23 to hit?
You're definitely going to hit there.
Mm-hmm.
Has nobody hit it yet?
About 11,
nope.
though. 11 does not hit, though.
11 does not hit. So he's going to take some damage.
Slash roll. Yep.
Has nobody hit it, or what?
Nope.
Nobody's hit it yet.
No, I rolled a 1.
Okay.
14, because that was a really, really junk roll.
Still tingle. All right.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yep, we can hear you now.
Yeah.
That's what y'all should do is pitching together for Dave for Christmas to buy him a computer.
Buy him a new rig.
It is Mallow's turn.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yep. Yes, we can. We're making fun of you to your face.
Oh wait. That's actually 16 because I got +2 damage, right?
Oh, yep. That's good. Yep.
Do we have plus to attack at all?
+1 attack, +2 damage.
Yep. Dave's saying... Oh, and fort save from you, though. 23 is going to hit.
Fort. Did I fail?
Yes, you did. I'm going to make you sad. You are paralyzed.
So I can't use the 23?
Nope.
That's dumb.
Well, you could use the first roll to not be paralyzed, but then you're paralyzed. But then you're...
How long am I paralyzed?
1 round. You inhale this creature's intoxicating scent, and you're just kind of like... Poppies. Alright. I'm charging at you, big boy.
I'm like delayed by like.
Attack of opportunity.
Jeez,
Yep, take your
20
thing.
seconds.
Oh, is that really a thing? I forgot.
It is. Oh!
31, nat 20.
That's gonna fucking hurt. Roll your damage.
It's plus 13. 19 damage, so
38 damage.
I'll let you do the math.
Pain.
Now my birthday's before
Pain.
Yeah, well, that
Christmas,
kills him.
so we could do in November.
Oh. Yikes.
Yay!
Yeah.
That was fun.
He's got his ass handed to him. Attack of opportunity. That was fun. All right.
I know.
Can we carefully harvest some of these spores?
Yes. The other thing you're going to be able to harvest more of is the insects to make honey. Everybody gets 400 XP for this one. No, sorry, 300 XP. 300 XP. Okay. This is less dangerous than the fucking.
14, 150.
So what are we? 14, 150.
Yep.
So. Yeah, and you've killed this thing, and you can harvest some of the insects to bring it back and set up an area to make honey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. And with that, you can continue on to the coast after you guys spend the day. Again, I'm hand waving some of this because there's not a lot to find here. That takes you a day. Your day count is down here.
Uh,
Are you okay,
So we got honeybees and
right.
What is our total XP?
I'm gonna be right back, everybody.
14, 150.
Gonna get a soda.
Okay.
Let's take 5. So big back at like 6:30.
Okay.
Yep.
Sounds good.
How's it going? How's it going?
Good.
When you come back this way, will you hand me a Verner's?
Would you give me some what?
A Verner's. Thank you.
We got to that little thing. Nice.
It's gonna be Zelda's house.
Nice.
Got me.
But also, because I know you want to paint stuff. Great.
I saw that yawn.
Me?
Feeling a little tired? Yeah, feeling a little tired.
Yeah.
Julie's falling asleep. Julie's falling asleep too.
That's not good if he's driving.
No. Well, the thing is, like normally she either has the radio on, she's talking to me, or she's talking to somebody on the phone. But I told her if she does that, then it's going to come in the background into my mic, and then you guys are going to be like, we're hearing everything you're doing, and it's disrupting the game. Not in a rude way. I'm just saying it's the reality of it. So I said if I do this, I'm going to have the radio down, and it's going to have to be quiet in the cab. So that's why she's falling asleep, because we're being quiet in the cab.
And it's raining, and it's very boring.
Yeah, and it's raining, and it kind of lulls you, and it's getting dark, and it's just a combination of things. So I'm trying to be like, here, eat this. You want this? Do you want a drink? Do you? But I don't know if it's helping them. I mean, we're only 35 minutes from the house, so at least there's that. Yeah, we're close. So, but I told her she can make it.
We believe in you.
Yeah, you see? Rivera said, we believe in you.
I know.
They'll make it. She says, I don't. What you eating, Colin? Cheese stick? Yummy.
I'm eating some Chester's popcorn. The popcorn, the cheese popcorn. Yeah, I like those. Do you know what you're doing when you level up, Lavera?
No.
I'm just curious. Okay.
Was I
Because we're close.
supposed?
No, not at all. I was only asking out of curiosity if you knew. You know,
Well,
just
on our other game, we were about to level up, and we were supposed to like kind of decide what we were going to do. Also.
oh, okay.
So I couldn't remember which one.
Yeah. Are you talking about the other one with your brother-in-laws?
Yeah, the Sunday one.
Oh, okay. How's that going? Is that going good?
Good. We just started a new. We're in the Pathfinder equivalent of the Underdark.
Okay.
Kind
That's
of thing.
cool.
Yeah. So,
Cool. I'm sorry I couldn't join you for that one. That would have been fun, but it is what it is.
yeah, that sucks. Maybe this winter, though. Or wait, no, you're
Maybe.
not off in the winter. You're off in the summer.
Well, no, I'll be out for 4 weeks in the winter, almost 5 weeks.
Oh, so maybe you could join us that time.
The only thing is I'm going to Puerto Rico. So as long
Oh,
as I
right.
have a good signal, I can do it. But we'd have to give it a test drive and see.
Yeah.
No guarantee.
I know my brother-in-law is a gamer, so wherever he's at, he's gonna have a signal.
Right.
But if I'm at my mom, she's like, "Good signal. What is that? I don't care." So I don't know. I mean, I'm doing this through my phone right now, so
It's not bad.
yeah. If I go to Puerto Rico and I'm like, "Oh, look at that! I got 5G in my mom's house," well, that's gonna be my internet provider while I'm there.
Right.
Half a mile, keep right at the fork to stay on I-40 East. Follow signs to I-73 North Queensway.
When did Dave disconnect?
Did we lose Dave?
Oh,
Yeah, he just did a
they
message.
did.
Messenger just saying have Ed let him back in.
To stay on I-40 East.
Save got dropped from the message, the Google message.
That sucks.
Half hour, Mama.
Oh,
We're almost there.
that sucks with a rain.
Uh-huh. All right. Just do what you gotta do. But it's not pouring though, at least, right?
No, but when your eyes are tired,
Well,
Uh-oh. Dave left.
He emailed me or text me like, "Can you let me back in?" No.
Nope.
No, Dave.
It's not very nice.
Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Turn on. Okay, Google. Turn on. Okay, Google. Turn on office lights.
Oh, I hear something.
Oh, I hear Dave. We hear you.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maybe it's working. Everyone looks like they're moving in a normal pace for their video feed, so that's a plus.
What
Some
happened?
little things done right.
No idea. From what I can tell, when I open up additional windows, it kills kind of the feed.
Huh.
So I tried to merge my windows, and that didn't help. But it was when I pulled up my character in a PDF that it jumped it to Microsoft, which is the thing that started causing the issues. So, but I refreshed history, came in through a different way, and ta-da, I'm here. So.
Cool.
Yeah, because next time, if you guys, am I like delayed? Or am I like you can hear me? Ah, crap.
I mean, I can hear you, but I can't see you, so I don't know if you're delayed.
Oh, okay. I don't think I'm delayed now.
You're
But if you
clear.
lose me, I can still hear you. So I can just type my messages in the chat. So I mean, as long as you guys are looking at there, I can still play.
I'm here, but I got my volume muted because Julie wants to hear a little bit of music. So if I have to say something, I'll mute it. So all right, but I'm listening.
Cool.
I mean,
That
I'm
was
just here
funny.
with a camera and audio just fine, and I can see every. Oh,
Hello.
Shut up, Colin.
Shouty, we heard you.
Hi.
Kind of funny. I see Ed's mouth move like 5 times his speed when he was chewing.
Really raised a hand. What does that mean?
I have no clue. I just hit the hand button.
I want to do it too.
You did do it! Yay! I saw your little hand.
Then I lowered their hands. No talking!
No questions.
Aw, Colin's sad now.
It's okay, Colin. You can cry and laugh if you want to.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I've been trying to make a bowl for the last week.
Like a ceramic bowl?
in my with a 3D printer. I made an owl. This is my owl. See the owl? He's my owl, buddy.
Ooh.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah, I can make the basic thing print. I've been trying to print a fucking owl or a fucking bowl for last month or for last week. It's been fun. I have not smashed it into a million pieces. So look at that, personal growth. All right. So with that, you can continue on exploring. You get to the coast. And this is the current day of the month, by the way. Do you want to keep exploring? Do you want to go down here? Or what is the plan?
Do we have a plan?
Which way you want to go?
I think we can maybe cover the peninsula and then go to the coast. You guys want to
Okay.
do that?
Sure.
And depending what's at the coast, we can do the island. After we do the coast, I guess.
Okay. So you spend the day there, then another day, and you're heading to the post? That's the plan?
Sure.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So I want to point
thought you said
out, like, well, the post is near the coast.
The posts on the coast.
So, by the way, this is
Not like
the
I'm
current
listening.
day count. Okay.
Are we getting close? Is that what you're pointing out?
Yep. All right. So when you get to here, this post at 8,
Remember, we don't have to go all the way back to Plunderia.
Yep.
So as you come here, gulls are circling overhead as waves crash on the shores of this bay. Sandy beaches and rocks encircle a sizable island in the water. Yep. You find there is a. Give me a perception check as you look around.
There's water.
I got 18.
So as you look around, 18 is going to see it. RGG is going to see it. You find There's a couple of discarded ration packs, which is weird because the scout who's out here is undead. So.
So why does he need
Food?
ration?
Yeah.
That's...
You can give me give me if this thing isn't working, give me a computer check to kind of go through the machinery.
That's not me.
I hit it. I tap on it. The files are in the computer.
Percussive maintenance.
Oh, that'd be fun as a feat. You may do a melee attack on a device.
But it has to have like a percentage of like chance to actually fix it.
If your melee attack equals or exceeds the computer
I will assist
or
our computer
electronic
genius.
DC, you fix it. If it fails, the machine is damaged beyond repair. That'd be fun.
Thank you for the assist.
I love it. I guess what I'm taking next level.
There we go. Wham!
That said it was okay. I heard him.
So we got a 26.
All right, you easily look at this, but checking the machinery, it's basically sending out a loop every 5 days. It's sending this loop to you for some reason, which doesn't make any sense. Why someone would send a loop of information? You can easily fix it. It's just, somebody's been screwing around here.
What is the information they're sending?
It's just like the same, like imagine if I told you the 5-day forecast, but I always sent you the same 5-day forecast. It's like, oh, it's going to be like sunny and in the 90s. It's like, well, it's December. I don't think so.
But this is something we haven't noticed yet on our end.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're getting weird information, but for some reason, someone made this happen.
Okay.
Is there any way to see if there's some kind of signature or like a telltale sign, a sign in anything that would say, yeah, Joe Snow did that, or no?
You don't see it, but that doesn't mean you can't. You can grab information and see if stuff comes out later.
Do you want me to do another check?
No, you can grab the information now. It's just you can't. Like you'll have to coordinate later and checking with stuff. It's kind of like you could compare my writing to Lavera's writing and see who wrote what, but you have to have like a known sample.
Right. Okay, got it. So I will take a sample or whatever. I would basically make a copy of this information, and then can we straighten it out after we do that and set it on the right path?
Yep, it'll take you about an hour.
So you want me to roll again?
Nope, you're fine. Just it takes time.
Did the food rations have like the name of a different company?
No. It's just kind of like
making sure.
It's kind of like MREs. Like, okay, everybody can fly these.
Okay.
So nothing crazy. So with that, there's not much else here. Which way would you like to go?
Do we still have time to make it out then? I take it to the
island?
Island, yeah.
Might take you 2 days, but yeah.
How many days do we have left?
Well, I guess you got a boat. Your boat can do it. Because it gets you
our hover
your hover
the hover pork chop express.
Yeah. So when you get out here, 1 second, you're gonna see something interesting. Loading.
And the water on the island.
On the island. When you make your way there, you see several prefabricated buildings.
Hey, this is our lot.
Yeah.
Bold destroy.
Do we see any banners, any telltale signs, blue
I'm
markers?
just looking. I'm reading a little bit. As you make your way here, somebody's made a hand-crafted little sign. They stand in the dirt that says "Welcome to Fish Fair."
Fish
Fish
fair.
fair.
Fish Fair.
What?
FISHFAIR.
Are there
Let's
people?
go
We
in.
see a lot of
Yes, there are. Yep,
footprints.
there are people here who are there are people who are working here.
Did they pay their taxes?
Like you, if you like, as you walk into town, there are people kind of going about the day. It's just a random assortment of people.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do?
Find the person in charge. They must have
Yeah.
a mayor, a leader, or spokesperson, somebody that represents them.
I like how the plan is take me to your leader. So
That's always a good plan.
so you make your way here, and it's gonna look. Oh my god! I can't believe this came to my fucking head. Makes me think of the Balaga. Shit.
The what?
Balaga. That fucking
From
fashion
Resident
brand.
Evil 4 or whatever it is.
No. This is something different and stupider.
Okay.
There is this Bellaraga clothing brand.
Bella Saga or something like that.
Yeah. And they're people they have these weird advertisements, but they're really easy to make like AI versions of. So everybody has made AI versions of this for all these different like fandoms and crap. So you all you had kind of looking around, you're able to find the town hall, and as you kind of walk around, you eventually meet coming in the front door. And I'm going to put a map up of this place. I'm going to bring you over here. Because basically somebody, like this whole town, as far as you know, sprung up overnight. So you head to the mayor's office, and it's a nice prefab building that somebody spent some serious jing making happen. And as you walk in, a man behind this desk says, greetings, it's a pleasure to meet you. Do you have an appointment today with the mayor?
We do now.
The mayor has an appointment with us.
Yes.
One second. See if you...
What is the as we walked in through town and we saw the people we saw? What is the general makeup of the populace? Is it like humanoids? Is it Skittermanders? What is it? Mix of everything?
It's a mix of everybody. That's really it. That's all it is nobody sticks out as like it's not all nothing is find a picture of this guy.
It's not all one people. Got it. Okay.
Yes, it's
It's just
nobody.
different.
Nobody is a. It's not just like, oh yeah, these are. Give me a picture of this fucking guy. All right, fine.
If I put a link in the Meet chat, will that break your computer, Dave?
Who knows? Maybe. I don't know.
Just a link
You can
to
try
it.
Geez, that was
Destroyed.
you were totally just like channeling Eeyore, Dave. Who knows?
That's okay.
The form I'm in.
It's okay. Hey, I can pull off that look. our mayor.
Oh, he looks shady. You definitely could pull
Well,
it
that's
off,
not the
Dave.
mayor. That is the
That's his secretary.
That's the
That's
front
his second-
desk.
yeah.
Yeah.
This guy stops you there.
Hmm.
I like how we have a map for this place, so just in case.
Just in case, if we shoot this person in the head. All right. So you, as you know, the town hall is nice. It's a warm tones, wood paneling, and oil. I'm gonna put it behind this desk here. Boop. Warm tones, 2 comfortable couches, a large desk with a built-in computer console, a large version of the Fish Fair town seal, and an angler on a dock pulling a net from the sea, above which is a stylized swordfish hanging on the wall behind the desk. And as you arrive, he says, "Welcome. I'm how can I help you?"
How long does it look like this building has been here?
It looks much more like it's very clean. So it doesn't look lived in.
Okay.
Just look. You're the charisma. You're the charisma person,
Yeah, that's me.
not I. So yeah, I'm just saying. Basically, mention to him that we are part of the whatever the consortium people, the Dragon people, and they made this our charter. And basically, we are exploring and expanding the charter, and this falls within the jurisdiction of the charter that we were given. So basically, you guys fall under us.
Right.
We were unaware that you guys were even here. Something to that effect. You know what I mean?
All of that he just said.
Give me a Diplo check.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong window. Oh, and Dave gives me a +4. Nice. That's with Dave's +4.
Oh, I was not. Okay. All right, 22. Okay. Please follow me, and he'll take you to this next room. And
Hey, Willie, mute your thingy again. Good job.
you get into this nice next room, and this man is behind the desk, and he says, "Greetings! It's a pleasure to meet you. Are you here to join Fish Fair? We weren't expecting new colonists."
Neither were we, and then I bite my tongue.
Funny you should say that. Can I sense motive to find out if this dude is a robot or something?
Absolutely. Yep.
Like, is that a?
Yeah. By the way, this displays soothing blue accents, contrast dark wood molding, walls sport frame portraits of the mayor in a variety of heroic poses. The elegant brown furnishings appear aesthetically pleasing, but provide little comfort. There's fabric stiff and unyielding. In one corner is a human-sized statue of a brass asp. In front of a wide window in the northern wall, a computer rests atop a large desk, holding a small holographic globe of New Harmony and several golden pens. A bookcase lines the southern wall. Nearby, a small glass cooling unit contains a variety of high-end alcoholic beverages, and the shelf above has a small section of drinking glasses made of clear crystal. A sharp but pleasant aroma of leather oil hangs in the air.
Oh, I only got an 11. He would like me to do a culture check.
Go for it.
I have a.
No, he's just like, all right, there's a guy here, and he's like, well, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm glad we
He
can.
looks like he's if he's about to ask us, would you kindly do some shit? Like, doesn't he look like the Bioshock
Oh, yeah.
slash
Andrew
Ayn
Ryan.
Rand bullshit?
Oh, yeah.
Immediately don't like him.
Well, he'll look at you and say, well, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm glad you're in town. How can we make your stay or life here better?
Just tell him what you said to the first guy, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go through the spiel again. Like, you probably don't realize this, but you're actually inhabiting land that belongs to a different charter. More specifically, our charter.
Well, he'll shake your head. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you all. I'm Mayor Pavo Sotillo. Thanks for coming to me directly with this. I think we can work through this, that we best clarify these matters, and come to some sort of solution that will be advantageous to everyone. What do you think? I'm sure our quiet little humble village of Fishfair and your charter will come to be best of friends and allies.
No.
Can we be allies if you're part of our country? Like, aren't you automatically our ally?
Well, it's apparently there's a dispute. We've been told we were set up here with a different charter. I'm in charge of running this one. Now, while this is disputed, how about we have had a few with some luck, and we do have some extra resources we could give you. Think of it as a tax, if you agree. We'll give you this, and then in between, if we are a separate charter, then we'll let you. You think of this as a gift. If we're not, then this will be the resources you earn from us. Would you agree to that?
So basically, you're saying you want to remain your own charter, but you are willing to pay fees, restitution, taxes, or whatever for basically being a charter within our charter. Sort of.
Well,
that's what you're saying.
Once the lawyers figure out who's in charge of what, because I was told this was a separate thing, but maybe it's not. It's disputed land. Let's start with that.
No, it's not.
Well,
let's start with that. Like, who told you about that?
Yeah. Who is in charge of the charter, I guess? It's not you. You were sent here by somebody else, right? Or this is yours?
Well, I was put here in charge of it.
By who?
As it stands, we are with. I was sent here by the Aspects Consortium.
Okay. Can we
Do
see?
do we recognize that
Can we
don't have a
see
charter.
documentation? Can we see documentation of this charter that you were assigned? Because we have documentation of the charter we were assigned.
Yeah.
So if you give us information, we'll share our information of our charter with you, and we can just send it to the people that are above us, that put us in charge of the charter, right?
Yep. So it's he'll show you. He'll bring up the Aspect Consortium charter, and when it brings it up, it does like the island. It gets a little hazy because it looks like it kind of cuts the island in half. So give me a culture check, everybody. Or if you got profession barrister,
Okay.
which some people may have for some god awful reason.
All right.
That's
hold
my
on.
next one. What are you talking about?
Culture. Right? Hold on. Culture.
This is our
All
island.
right.
That's what my culture tells me.
Hold on.
My culture
I
tells
like
me
that.
that World is willing to back us up on the fact that this is our island.
Well, so here's where it gets weird.
That's my culture.
Oh, yeah. The charter technically gives you dominion over the island up to the eastern coast, but also allows for fishing and other maritime projects a few miles in the sea. Now, the island is kind of cut.
Can you show us the map again? As you're referencing it, so.
Yep.
All I remember is that it was rabbit shaped.
Mm-hmm.
So this island here, this is where that one place sits. I'm gonna write that on here.
Looks like the head of a dragon to me. Blow it up a
Oh
little
yeah. Like I thought it looked like a whole bunny.
Oh yeah, I see the bunny. No, I see the bunny. The bottom two tips are his paws, right? His front and rear
Yeah.
paws,
Yeah.
and then the ear sweeping up. Yeah, I see the bunny. I didn't see the bunny before. I saw the dragon first, but I do see the bunny too.
So yeah, you're here, and
Right.
it's you have up to this coast, but no one really accounted for this island as being part of your thing, but they also didn't. It's kind of like this.
So we have up to the east coast.
Yeah.
So up here we have up to here,
Mm-hmm.
and down here we have up to here.
Mm-hmm.
So why the fuck don't we have all of this?
Well,
Who owns the water?
well, that's the gray area. You're allowed fishing and other maritime projects a few miles into sea, but the island is not expressly in your charter, but it's also not expressly not.
And honestly, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, where's the rest of their charter?
Like they're off this way.
Do we know if this is like over here? Is this ocean, or is there another land mass like right?
You don't have a map of that.
Well, they do. Let's see their map.
Do we own this water?
No.
No, you're legally allowed to go out there and do stuff.
So we can
But the
use it as
water's not
fishing
a-
or
Yeah,
port, or
Right.
but you
so we
couldn't.
could just build a port city like right here that basically eats their island if we wanted to.
Yeah.
I will be straight honest with you. I kind of like what they've done with the place. It looks nice and clean. I'm okay if they're like, look, we're not part of your charter, but we can initiate trade. We can, maybe some diplomacy if this is sort of like our link to our land. I mean, I know it looks threatening, like these guys are right up our butts, almost literally, according to the map, if that was a butt. But anyways, the point is that I'm okay with them being there as long as they respect our charter and as long as we do trade and they let us, we can do, I mean, we could go all crazy and destroy and kill everything if we wanted to try that. But you know, we're Colin, your excitement is overwhelming.
My face
Anyways,
and the
but
E.
I know. But we could also just, initiate good negotiate. I mean, they've already have something established. We have plenty of
Mhm.
posts and buildings and things. I'd be okay if we were friendly towards it. But
My
I'll
my
support
only
whatever we
concern
decide to do.
my only
But
concern is this: if this is truly disputed and up there, if we allow them just to be here with saying, yeah, that's okay, then it's just giving it away, even if it is ours. Nine tenths,
right,
9 points of the law is possession
right,
type situation. So, and again, I know it would be great if they were good with it, wanted to do the whole trade, but then would that also give us there's one sheltered bay here that would be good for trade and stuff? They now control the trade flow in here and determine how it goes, what we get, and what we pay.
right.
A good point also.
That's a good point.
So maybe
Yep.
that needs to be like something that we make an agreement about.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to like negotiate shit like that
So
for our charter?
and
Like
is he
trade?
trying to take advantage of
Like
Nope.
not
that
just
was
trade,
my
but like
sense motive check.
Sense motive.
Hmm. What you
not just
notice?
trade, but are we allowed to like, like okay, we're making this agreement with the dude on behalf of his charter that like they can't restrict our trade in the bay. You know what I'm saying?
Well, so you can. What you know is there's definitely some like it's kind of shady. Okay, like definitely like all right, you're here, like on this disputed kind of place. That's maybe a thing. It could be a beachhead. It could be them stalling. Could be all kinds of shit. He's willing to placate you by giving you resources for the next few turns. So
Right, but if we
We
agree
could
to
we
it
could
saying that
um we could optionally
go ahead,
go ahead,
Willie.
Colin. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say if we
No,
willingly
go ahead.
take this, if we willingly take this as being a gift from another charter that is again legitimizing them
This
having.
island.
Right.
We could agree to the resources or part of the resources just to basically communicate to the people above us, either side or both sides, what's happening and see what they propose we do. You know what I mean? And if they come back with do whatever you guys want to do, then we in a week or two or a month or two, whenever those resources would be done for, we could be like, okay, let's revisit this. What do we want to do? I mean, either way, I see what you're saying, Colin. Like taking it is basically saying, yeah, you're right. This island is yours. I get what you're saying, but also
Right.
it could just be like, well, we'll do this for now because we're friendly and we're trying to be friendly, but this is something that we definitely are gonna revisit and make sure we square away one way or the other, right? I mean, it doesn't
Dave
matter to
says
me.
they are giving it. Dave says no gift. They're giving us our own stuff.
That's another good way of looking
Well,
at it
that's
there.
fine. I'm fine with that.
Mhm.
So what do you guys want to do then? I mean, do you want to? It doesn't matter to me.
I mean, I think it needs to be. Uh, we need to be completely clear that yes, it's disputed. We do not believe this is theirs. This is ours, or not even say it's disputed. This is ours. This is our island. This is our place, and we're going to bring in the charter that gave us a charter, our company. I can't remember who it is, and
Whoever they
let
are.
let them work it. Because at this point, yes, they must leave until resolved. We also Awesome. No one can occupy this place until we go.
Well,
Where are all those
they're
people
already
gonna
here.
go?
Bye-bye.
Yeah, they're already here. There's obviously no. What I'm saying is I agree with with RGG. We can just and with Colin not take the gifts and make it clear, like you just said, that this is disputed. It's not yours, and that we are going to communicate to the people that gave us this charter and see if they want us to give us, an opinion or suggestion in which direction we should go, and then we can come back and revisit this, right? I mean, that's what I'm thinking. Not take the gifts basically
How
says
did
we're not accepting your bribe, right?
we are not accepting payment for this
Yes.
land? How did they get there in the first place?
Oh,
Dave is asking.
if you talk to the mayor, he'll say, "Well, our ship landed, and we had several. I'm working with a large collection of banks and other groups, and we brought our things in and quickly set this up. That way we can start making a profit as quickly as possible. We don't want to be a bother. We just want to build a life here."
How long ago did you get here?
Oh, we've been here for less than a month. Technically, no one's owned this place, so
There you go. See what they say?
Nope.
Technically, no one's owned this place.
this is one of those things. If you want to,
I want to know where the rest of their charter is.
if you want, you can intimidate them, and be like, get the fuck out of our place. I can't stop you from. If you want to be like, no, you go.
But what?
Well,
Where's the rest of
that's-
their?
That could be an option, but
You know what
I
I'm
would
saying?
rather be diplomatic with our neighbor. Obviously, I mean, why incite fighting? Or I mean, I know Colin's gunning for tearing some heads off, but
No, I'm really not gunning for that unless we absolutely have to. They are not our neighbors. Thanks,
I'm
Dave.
saying,
All I'm just hesitant with exactly they're squatters. Hesitant with conceding anything to them in a court of law is then they're going to turn around and say, "Well, they let us be here. They took our payment. They took
Right.
our money. They took it in trade."
yeah, right. Which is why I said I agree with what you said about not taking the money and saying it's still in dispute, and we have to, consult with our superiors basically to see what action they want us to take, or what actions they
I mean,
might
I'm
suggest we
willing to
take.
say. Now, is he the one in charge of the charter completely, or is he just in charge of the town, and he was placed here?
I'm in charge of the town. He'll also say, as RGG is over there, like, no, you swear. Like, well, yeah, I think you should take the resources. We've gone through the trouble to harvest them for you. Why, this is win-win.
Wait. How did you know we were coming? You said you were surprised to see us.
Well, when you're, it's now that we're here, and if there is a feeling of animosity, let's work this out.
We want to talk to the manager. RDG is Karen.
No, he's
Hey guys, I just pulled
Kevin,
up
what is it?
and I gotta get the dogs out of the car and get a few things upstairs. So I don't know if you want to take a bio break or take a minute or decide. I
Let's take a
support
bio
whatever
break.
you
How
guys
about
decide
that?
to do. So
Another bio break. Sounds good.
I'll be back in like 15, 20 minutes tops.
Boop, boop.
All right.
Let's take a 15, okay? So we'll meet up at
Beep,
7:30.
Okay.
How about
Sounds
that?
good.
Okay.
Sounds good. All right. We'll talk to you in a minute. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Beep, beep, boop, boop. Love it. I think me and Dave are kind of on the same sort of like completely like no, get out. It's like I mean, if you're willing to become true citizens of our charter, you can all stay here. But otherwise, you're going to need to pack up all your stuff. Matter of fact, we'll even give you the same amount of resources you harvested here so that way you're not really losing anything. You can take that with you, and we'll give you a little extra. You go now. Bye bye. All right, I gotta go. I'll be right back.
Yep. See you,
Steve, we
Lily.
can hear you now.
Can you guys see the picture I just added in the roll?
Can you guys hear me at all or no?
Now we can.
You guys sucks. You can't hear me.
We can hear you.
Shouty, I put a picture in my library assets in Roll20. Can I make it so you all can see that?
No.
Or should I just send it to you?
Send it to me.
The fuck? Why can't I add a picture?
What is dinner?
It's a meal that you generally have in the evening.
That's very, very true. Good point.
Shouty, I sent it to you in chat.
Okay. What? Nice. Yep, I will post that.
You say secret messages or something else?
No.
No, I found a funny picture that I wanted to share with y'all, but I don't know how to make it so y'all can see it.
Gotcha.
All right.
Oh, Johnny 5. Alive.
I do like Johnny 5. I'm surprised they haven't remade that one.
Yeah, I know. That was.
Shut
Yeah.
your poor mouth. Don't even put that shit out in the universe, goddammit.
Don't you put that voodoo on me! Brick and Bobby!
I can't hear you when you're yelling, ironically.
I'm waiting for him to redo No Retreat, No Surrender. Another classic from back then, right?
I've never seen that.
Dude gets trained in martial arts by the ghost of Bruce Lee. And
That's not gonna get somebody canceled or anything.
and Jean-Claude Van Damme was the villain, but he was a Russian with a horrible accent the couple times he spoke.
That's fantastic.
You know, just leave him and his cocaine alone. Because, like,
You
when they
have
film,
to do cocaine to be able to do the splits like that.
Oh gosh. Mm-mm.
Like, how did he not rip his ball sack apart? I just don't understand. Like, logistically.
Tiny nuts.
enough
So they're just
steroids
like
and they
two
shrink.
separate compartments. Like,
Well, when you do enough steroids, your balls shrink. And you know, that's what happened.
huh.
Okay. Hey, Dave's back.
Hey, this worked.
Yay!
I don't know why I didn't think to do this before. I have it on my phone. It's like, hello.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
That's not right.
That's why you didn't do it
Can I
before.
switch this to louder? Weird.
I think you're thinking speaker.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a button for that.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, no, hey. Gonna sound all Polish.
No.
I wonder if Dave remembers that epic movie I was just talking about from back in the day.
Dave, do you remember No Retreat?
Which
No
one?
Surrender?
From John? I heard part of it with Jean-Claude Van Damme, but which one?
No Retreat, No Surrender.
Oh, it was the best movie ever.
do you actually remember it?
Well, I remember it was so great because we always used the catch line, no retreat, no surrender.
Nathan, no retreat, no surrender.
What is... I'm trying to figure out what symbols are for this, like to
I-
try and switch it to speaker.
Yeah, you're looking for the careful
I'm
symbol.
seeing the mute button, the hand button. I go into settings, it doesn't... There should be a speaker for it here someplace.
There should be.
We can hear you. Can't you hear? You can hear us.
I can
Everybody-
barely hear you.
Oh, okay.
What's that? I couldn't really hear you, Dave.
Them now.
Ha. Good one.
This is the most peaceful gaming session ever. I can't hear you.
Now the speaker button. It looked like a spaceship. I'm going, how is that a speaker button? So now I've got to get my cord so my battery doesn't die on my phone. But hey, we are multitasking. We're using technology. We're being resourceful.
I really think I just need to have you guys send me a list of everything electronic computer in your house so I can devise the correct plan for y'all to connect.
Optimize our game settings.
There you go.
Or no, not settings. Our full gaming potential experience.
Yes, absolutely.
No viewers today.
You surprised?
You know, every once in a while, I like we got like 10 the one week. And
Oh,
I'm like,
did we?
What are you people doing here? I'm sorry.
I was not expecting this. Otherwise, the content would be better.
No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't. Yeah.
So Ed, I got a question for you. Wasn't this the island that RGG spotted when he did the really high tech investigation down in the basement of the one spaceship?
Yes, I think so.
Well, there
Like
should
this
be
island.
something. There should be something else here.
What else was here? Did you create
Well-
something here?
Oh yeah, I did.
Oh, okay, so that's where you decided to put it over
So
here
I'm
on the
trying to
island.
figure out if it's like I hit a button and this thing will start to form right where we are, or if they removed it, or
Ah.
if there's like a mountain setting and it's foggy so people can't see it right now.
Those are all good questions.
Because
I'm not gonna admit I may have forgotten.
Nice.
but I mean, I
So-
don't know if they're. Did they expect no one to pick the monument?
Okay, so I guess there's gonna be yeah, that's fun. I didn't even remember that. Yeah.
Look, it really is ours. There's already a monument here.
I guess they're
Is there-
fake that fucking mountain over there.
Is there a giant tarp covering up the mountain?
What did you put up here, Dave?
Well,
What did you do, Dave?
he should have had big eyes when he first saw us. That's for sure.
He probably did.
Are
He was
you
just hiding
God?
it really well.
Well, it's a tribute to us and some of our friends that we've lost along the way. Like,
Oh.
there's no way getting around this.
Yep.
I'm surprised, like anybody in the city, if it was like, didn't be like, dude, what's this, man? What's going on here?
They get down and start bowing to us.
Ah. That's funny, Dave. You just ruined the entire adventure path. You put a monument. You put a monument.
Broke it.
I built a monument to ourselves here.
I fixed my technology and I break the game. Nice.
Like it's all like, yeah, we've only been here about a month. I know because we put a monument up about 3-4 months ago at least.
Well, I'm okay if it's like I hit the remote setting and it starts to actually form what I
Mhm.
did, because in a way that's what it could happen.
I see. Ah. Just out of the blue, it just starts forming. That's awesome.
All their nice, fancy new buildings start to rearrange themselves into a giant monolith.
Well, just let me like say, no, this land is ours, and then hit it.
Yep.
And I'll be all like, I am Cornholio and I need TP for my bunghole. This land is ours.
That's what RGG's doing right now. He's going
Land
crazy.
is our land. This land is our land. That's also our land. Of our land.
Not even anything about not your land. Just, we're not even bringing
This
you
is
into
not
this.
your-
We're not even bringing you into this. This is our land. Just our land.
I love my line of like, yay, they're giving us gifts of our own stuff. Yeah, like,
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I was sitting there. It's like, yeah, me and Dave are kind of looking at this very similarly. This is not. Yeah, no stay. You go. You go now.
Go bye.
You been here.
You
You been here
to your side.
You been here for a week. You go now.
You go now. We don't want to talk to you, little man. We want to talk to the big boss man. You go away now.
I love it. Yes, you've been here for an hour. You go now.
Shitty walk. Oh,
What?
shitty walk. Shitty walk.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
did you
Okay.
post the picture I sent you?
No, I need to. Well, if I do, Dave, computer dies.
No, you can post it now.
No, he just opened the floodgate. It's on.
It's just a picture.
See what we can do to break Dave.
No, I mean, you can post it in the Google Meet because of, I mean, I'm on my phone. You're not going to break my phone. Watch it
Challenge-
crash.
Challenge accepted.
Why would you say that?
No, that's pretty stupid though. I have an iPhone 11, so maybe you will break it.
How far back is 11? I don't even know.
They're at 14's the new one they're releasing. So if you
No, it's 15 is the new one. So,
oh, it's 15. My bad. So you got to
Yes.
consider 2 years for each variation, right? Or is it 1 now?
it's 1 to 2. I don't know if
Yeah.
it's the full anything, but yeah, it's not fully behaving properly. But
His phone's pre-COVID.
yep, yeah, 100% pre-COVID, because that's when I got my brother and my parents new phones, and I didn't get a new phone. So
Kind of
So I
crazy. That's the way we can judge time now. It was
Yeah.
pre-COVID.
So many memories.
Uh-huh.
yeah, it's our PC pre-COVID. Yay!
Yeah.
Well, I tell my students, and we talk about this, like, I don't know if you guys knew, like, I remember the last one, with AIDS, where they brought us into, like, the school gym, and we had to sit and watch the video of, like, it's okay to share a toilet seat with somebody who has HIV. Like,
Yep.
like, you can wash your hands next to them and shake their hand. They won't give you the magic death disease. It's okay. Don't throw rocks at children with AIDS. It's not nice. Because, like, we had all these... Dude, I still remember protests against, like, a 5-year-old girl who wanted to go to kindergarten because she was HIV positive. I'm like, yeah. So we're fighting if COVID's real or not. This is what the last one was. Like,
Yep.
whenever people would come up to Ronald Reagan's press secretary and be like, hey, man, there's a lot of people who are dying of this. And he'd be like, yeah, they're gay. You're not gay, are you? Only gay people are concerned about this. And everybody laughed in the press room. They're like, oh, hey, so this really is the 80s. So it's like 500,000 dead people. Like,
This really is the 80s.
what are you,
Life was
gay?
simpler, but not
Yeah.
necessarily in a good way, and we didn't even know it. So,
Like, huh. Like, that was weird. I don't know if I like it yet. I have no doubt stuck in my head though. So
Which no doubt.
take this pink ribbon off my eyes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Which one is
That's
that
in
one?
my. I'm just a girl.
Okay.
That's all that you'll let me be.
Oh, no doubt.
Yep. I hear that song just about every day, even though I never willingly like played it in my Amazon. It somehow comes up in my frequently played. So it's really annoying. I mean, I like the song. I like the the band. I liked that back then, but it was just
Oh, Gwen Stefani.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I
Apparently
mean, I'm
that was
not
her
gonna
brother
say.
and-
I'm not gonna say I cried when they broke up.
They broke up?
No doubt.
Oh, I thought you were talking about her and her husband. I thought
No,
her and her husband were still together.
no. When she split off and did her own thing from No Doubt, I'm not gonna say I cried, but it was emotional.
It's extra emotional because didn't her brother start the band and bring her in?
Probably, yeah, I think so.
Oops. I don't need you. Yeah, I think you do.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, what was Beyonce part of?
Destiny's Child.
Yeah, I'm sure Destiny's Child's coming along great without her.
Well, I think the other two did have some solo career success, or at least one of them did.
I thought
Kelly
the other one was
Rowland.
Left Eye Lopez, and she's dead.
No,
That's
that was
TLC,
TLC. Come
Okay.
on.
I'm sorry. My knowledge of girl bosses from the 80s is a little limited.
You are not a child of the 80s. You are a child of the 90s. You
I
millennial.
was 7 years old in 1990. I was enough of a child in the 80s.
No.
I don't know. We need to. We need to bring together the Gen X board and vote on that.
Right.
Oh, I'm not. I'm definitely not Gen X. I'm the oldest millennial,
Yeah.
and I wear that proudly.
Yeah. So what year were you
82.
born? And see, yeah. So that's the thing is I fight with my wife all the time because she doesn't like technology. She was born in '82.
Okay.
And so technically she falls under when they changed that to being the millennial age, 82 basically. So she's like, but I'm not a millennial. And I was like, no, you're a millennial with boomer tendencies. Get it right.
No, we're called Zennials. Thank you very much.
I like being a millennial. Although I've heard the phrase "we a boomer" now because I'm old and like anime. So
We a boomer. That's
it's just me
fantastic.
out there. Well, then I've got my brother Jed who's like, "Oh my god, did you see the latest Dress Up Darling? Like, isn't Meryl so hot?" Like, and I'm like, "Hey buddy, I need you to understand this. Meryl in the show is canonically 15, and if I answer yes to this, I'm gonna go to the bad part of the prison." So the answer, I'm almost 3 times her age. So the answer is no. Am I rooting for those two to get together and have a happy little relationship? Yes. Am I gonna think like, yeah, she's hot? No, I'm not, because I'm not going to jail.
Yeah, I've got to that age where it's most like she's a cute little girl, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Although the one I did like was it shows a guy and this little like Lolita girl,
Mm-hmm.
and they're walking down this like boardwalk, and the cops come and it's like, freeze! Stop right there! And he walks up and they're like, you! And he's like, yes, officer. Like, we're here because you're a pedophile. He's like, no, I'm not. I'm 17 and she's canonically 3,000 years old because she's a dragon. And like, yeah, and then they like slam that little Lolita girl up against a wall. Like, you're under 18. She's a pedophile.
They flipped it around.
They arrest the little Lolita girl. I'm a dragon.
Nice.
That's so
my
funny.
favorite pastime for when it first came out, there's like a little video, like a millennial job interview, and I just loved it to showing it to my younger millennial like nephews and nieces and stuff, and just watching them get offended.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not a nice person about that stuff, I guess. I mean, I find it a joke. I've met plenty of millennials that are active and are actually productive members of society. So,
Well, I always just laugh about it because it's every generation
Mhm.
always said the kids are stupid, and I
They
agree.
were all right.
What is that?
And they were all right.
Because yeah, I'm not gonna say like the kids are not stupid. The kids are the same amount of stupid they've always been, because it takes time to download software to a fucking phone, and if the phone hasn't been around as long, it's gonna have less fucking software installed.
Yeah.
But are they any dumber than any other generation? Absolutely not. In fact, technically, the kids I'm teaching are probably 4 IQ points smarter than me. It's called the Flynn effect, and every 10 years we got to tamp down the IQ score because kids are keep blowing it out.
Yeah, but what's their emotional IQ?
Well, that also gets me fun because like, yeah, we don't want to do this. Oh, you're not going to slog through this, like put the work in to get ahead? No, because I don't think we're going to get anywhere. Like, I don't believe hard work and success have anything to do with one another. I work in prison, and I'm like, oh, these guys here. The only reason I'm in this side of the bars at the end of the day is pure unadulterated luck. Yep.
Oh, jeez.
Hey guys, I'm at home.
Hey.
I'm still setting up my laptop. You guys can continue, and I'll probably sign on and off while I switch to my laptop. But we can continue playing. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I switched to my phone, Willie, so you guys can hear me in live time now.
oh, cool. Sounds good to me. All right.
All right. So what
I was
happens?
having fun typing out my responses, though, just like a digital readout off of RGG's face.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is I was getting it all secondhand from Colin because with my tablet I couldn't see what you were typing anywhere
Oh.
or my phone. So
Mhm.
every time he said something, I was like, "Oh, okay, that's what he's talking, or that's what he's saying," because I saw nothing that you typed. So it's all good.
All right.
It's all
Now we're
good,
all on the same page to kick these guys off of our property
give
right?
me
while a giant rock band monument starts to form.
Oh boy.
give me a if you guys want to give me an intimidate check or a
Give
diplomacy
me
check to say, look,
surprise, motherfucker. Check.
You are getting the pat on the back and plus that, so you have a plus 40 a roll there, Mallow. I
Let's
don't know
check
how
and
many other
see.
people can help you, but
Let's check and see what nature says. Who owns this? The ground
Right.
starts shaking.
yep, that's our backup plan.
Am I scary?
ah,
Do I get another plus because we have a big scary red button that we're about to press?
well, so
Ah,
what he'll say is, like, I don't want any hostilities. I understand. It will take time for us to leave. Is that okay? For us to pick up
No,
our supplies and leave, because we can't just abandon what we have here. That wouldn't be fair.
it would be fair because you weren't supposed to be here in the first place.
Well, this office here is a prefabricated building. This isn't like you'd be stealing from us. Give
We're
me a
not
few days.
taking it
I mean,
anywhere.
technically, if you put something on our land, it's ours now.
So we'll pack up and go, but we will need a few days.
Negative.
Hmm.
oh boy.
Wow.
Oh boy.
I still want to know, like, where the rest of the aspic.
Aspis.
I just look at him going, you don't understand. You have no bargaining power here. We want to talk to your boss. Stop wasting our time.
Well,
What's
I
the
am.
picture?
Oh yeah. Hold on. I'll post this. We're gonna.
All right, guys, I'm signing off and signing on my laptop.
Okay.
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 We will be posting this.
I mean, by my 29 cents motive, I figure I got the giant slime ball alert from this guy.
I mean,
Well, he is stalling.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a Willy.
Woohoo!
So does he
Like-
seem like he's stalling momentarily, like he needs 10, 15 minutes for someone to show up?
Well, it's
Or is he stalling that he wants to hang out here for another 2 weeks so they can get battlements in place?
Well, it's he does need it is a stalling tactic. You can definitely know that this guy. And we got this is our RGG. I like it. It's definitely we're stalling. He needs time. If either way, it's definitely
How much time do you need?
at least a few days to pack up and go.
Okay, knowledge-wise, how long does it take to pack up the fabricated prefabs? Like, can we judge on the look as far as what we know and say how long just the pack up should take? I'm not saying that's what we're going to tell them, but
it would take at least a few days because it's definitely like you
Can
can't
we
judge.
stay here while they do?
Well, the thing is, so in theory, they have to pack up to take their stuff with them, but they don't have to pack up their stuff now. They can pack their stuff up after we get this resolved. They don't have to do it now. I mean, they need to leave because I don't like this. But do we have a way of calling our home just to check if anything else is going on?
Yeah. You guys set up a broadcast tower. You could call them right now.
Okay.
oh, Plundaria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, any one of our bases we can talk to. Because I want more intel on these guys, like ASAP being fed into our whatever remote way, so this guy can't hear us, even though maybe in a second I'm gonna just purposely say stuff out loud just to make even more nervous. But I don't want. I'm not gonna give them those couple days. I mean, that their ship should come get them now, because like what Colin said, anytime they get that reinforces their potential to stay there.
I mean, the only possible thing to do, and I don't even know if technically he has the authority to sign something to make it binding, would be we are vacating this island because it is not part of our charter. You know what I'm saying? And we will be coming back to pick up our stuff at a later date and time, agreed upon between the leaderships of the charters. But again, I don't know if that would be legally binding.
Well, you could, like, if you want, like, the other issue is like I have people who are settled in. Where are they going to go?
We can interview them, see if they want to become a part of our charter.
Would you like to be a Plundarian citizen?
He said, well, that's something new. Would you like to take a tour of the town?
No. Not at this present
I
moment.
would, actually, because I want to know what they've got set up. Like, is there anything underground? Is there anything,
Yeah, I mean, what was the point of offering to interview people and then taking it off the table? I think that sounds like a good idea. If they want to become citizens under our leadership, that sounds good.
Well, I think, Dave, you're just saying that you don't want to take the time and give them more time and like
Correct.
go tour
they
the town.
They can leave, and then if they want to come back, we can interview them to come back. So that's what I was meaning.
Ellis Island, right here, right now.
I'm like, there's probably some good people amongst them. I mean, it might be a big chunk, but I don't want to. We know something else is going on, and we don't know who that person is. But I mean, this, in a way, this is technically like an invasion into our area. So,
do we know something else is going on? Like, did we successfully determine something suspicious about it, other than they're here?
He's stalling.
No, I'm just asking because I wasn't here.
I got a 29-cent motive on him just to figure out. So that established that he was slime and he's stalling for some specific reason.
And we don't know what it is. Okay.
Right.
What do we know generally about the Aspis?
They're assholes. They're like money hungry, like accustomed to backstabbing people, like as in snakes poisoning people type of a thing. Right, Ed?
So we don't want this capitalist scum in our socialist utopia.
Basically correct.
Fuck them.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. Their ship has to come now. Come get them, and then we can figure this out. They can't.
How do you like my crown? Looks good.
You got a crown on?
Yeah, I like it. It's like a floaty halo crown. Nice.
That's pretty cool.
Shouty, you didn't post the picture.
I mean, or I'm just going to hit the red button.
I'm good with that. I think the red button is an acceptable occurrence.
You guys see
what
the
heck is that?
It's Karen. It's RGG
That's
Karen.
Karen. That's awesome. I like it. That's awesome. I like it.
Not my work.
RGG wants to speak to your supervisor. I want the manager.
That's cool. I was like, why does R2D or not R2D2? Why does C3PO have hair? And then I was like, duh, that's Karen. That's funny. I like that. What? Oh, belt. Okay.
Well, I mean, he's not. What is he offering it all for us to talk to his leader? Because I haven't sensed that at all.
It's because I am independently in charge of this area, so that's why we're here. It's not, and he's using the word technically a lot. It's technically not part of your charter directly, but it also technically isn't. Therefore, that's why I think it'd be fair if we want to work this out. I am more than happy to provide resources and other things. He's willing to give you basically like 2 resource units for free.
That is
I
useless
agree.
to us. He's giving us our
I
own
agree
stuff.
with everything Colin and Dave said. However, I mean, leadership aside, we all know that leadership doesn't always represent the citizens. So it's like, these people might have come here in good faith and worked hard and built what they built and did what they did. And I think, these people have families, like our settlers have families. And I feel that it's a little
Like
harsh
they
to
might
say,
not
"Be
know.
gone, bye, get out of here, drop your pencils. I don't care if you're drawing cute art or you're going to pre-kindergarten. Get the fuck out of my school. You're out of here." I don't think that's cool. I don't. I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, I can agree with you on that one. What my thought process is coming back to more is just the concern of allowing him to stall and what leverage
Yeah,
that is
I'm
going to give
definitely
him.
right. I'm definitely in RGG sides. If he suspects something's going up, I think this guy's probably trying to plan some bullshit to try to screw us over. I had no doubt about that. But at the
So
same time, I feel like it's harsh on the
so
citizens that live
so
here.
he says he's independently in charge of this area. So did his charter leadership place him here, or did he just decide to land here and set something up on his own? Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question. The
Is he
DM
like
doesn't
a
even know how to
faction
respond.
of a charter?
That's an excellent question, Colin. Excellent question.
Well,
and here's the double speak.
Technically,
the bullshit meter already started going off.
Well, it's you get a lot of lawyer from what's happening. He will bring up, like, he'll start pounding on the keyboard and he'll turn the keyboard around to you. Says technically, no one controls this island. You control up to the coast.
You're not listening to us. Who do you report to? What charter are you a part of?
Well, there is no charter that directly owns this island.
Who are you a part of?
I am I've worked with other groups, but I am an independent contractor.
With who?
With myself, because you can consider me self-employed.
So who did you get the prefabs from?
You could leave, and we can interview your people.
Hold up. Who did you get the prefab housing from then?
Well, that's part of the loans I've taken out for this to make money in this sector.
So is this typical for Aspis charters? Like,
he's not part of the Aspis charter. He just
admitted. No, but like, is it like our charter gave us all these resources? For Aspis, is it like Aspis can control these lands, they think, and you can independently contract from them? That's like, good luck. Here's the land. You deal with everything else.
Yeah.
And we won't have your back.
Yeah, but I don't think that's even it. I think like Aspen has their own people that are doing what we're doing. Like Aspen over there on that side of the water, they have their people that are doing their thing. We have our people that are doing their thing, us, and then this island is claimed by neither. So this guy, completely independent of us or them, settled here and said, I'm investing and I'm turning this into whatever he's turning it into to get money and resources.
I don't think but he's got more involved. He's got a bigger stake there. That's because he's stalling. That's what it's meaning. There is something else going on.
There's something coming. Yes, there's another shoe. But here's another question I have. If I can remember what it was that it was. Oh my gosh, I'm old, guys.
No, you're not. You're still young in this group.
I was going to say you're a young pup.
Yeah. So no, my thought process on this was, was this planet agreed upon by all the people that sent down official charters, and that's all that was going to settle on it?
Well, right, like the planet has all charted areas. There's no uncharted areas.
Well, give me a I guess culture or barrister check.
Culture coming up. Let me do it.
Barrister.
I know, right? What is that for? Is that an intelligence? If I take it in the future,
what's a profession check? Yeah, to be intelligence.
Hold on.
The reason I'm saying this is kind of like when you have barrister, you have to be careful Because if you don't have any levels in it, it's kind of like your one friend who's like, if you write your name in all caps, they can't arrest you. Like, no, they absolutely can, and
Yeah.
they'll fucking taser the shit out of you.
Oh,
Is
Nat
this dude
20.
trying to do some
Yeah,
sovereign
please, I'm
citizen
hungry.
bullshit?
Well, I think Mallow just nailed whatever your culture thing you're looking
All right.
for.
No. So when
I
you
got a
close up-
28 anyways.
So there's always there's a section of America where you can legally murder somebody. In the middle of
Nowhere?
no. What's that in the middle of in the middle of Yellowstone? There's actually like this weird little triangle where no one lives. It's only state land. There is effectively no police to this one little area, and a jury that's pulled up has to come from this area. So since no one lives there, because you can't own land in a national park as a private citizen, if you murdered someone in this like couple acres, no one could try you.
So in other words, if Shouty asked you to go with him to Yellowstone, don't fucking go.
Don't go.
Camping, Vera.
So RGG looks at this guy and says, "Would you like to go to Yellowstone?"
No. So it's kind of like, okay, we all agree, okay, murder's wrong. Don't just shoot somebody in the head for funsies. But there is we're supposed to own all this. They're supposed to own all this. There are going to be areas where no one technically owns anything. So nobody technically owns this island because the way they wrote the charters and drew the lines, you miss stuff. So right now
Who owns the waters though? That's where I was kind of confused.
So you have fishing rights out to this island, but you don't have land rights out to this island. So if you just wanted to build a fleet of fishing boats, be like, fuck you guys, you can. But it would be a weird little dick move. Now, if you're like, look, we're going to absorb this and shoot you, I can't stop you. But
we didn't even think of that one.
What? I totally did.
In the most technical of senses, in the absolute most technical of technical senses, no one owns this island, so we have finders versus keepers. Okay.
Push the button, RGG. Make the monument.
Yep.
So I'm not
an act of God.
Do you agree with Willie that the people that are here may be innocent? Like they might just.
Yes.
How many people are here, Ed? From what we could tell, 100, 50, 200.
There's 50 some people.
Because what we could do is two of us stay with this schmuck, two of us go out and just talk to a bunch of people as fast as they can, and have this guy not be able to talk to anybody, just to see if we can. Because it made me mad. I didn't say that we should canvass a little bit of the place so we get a read on it before going straight to the leader. But I mean, that would at least let you know, is there a little school here with a bunch of kids? Because I mean, I don't want to kick out a bunch of kids, but I mean,
sometimes you gotta shoot some children.
No, we don't shoot
the kids until
we don't shoot the children. We just take them back to our settlement and adopt them out for a small fee.
Exactly. That's
just what is that? The Native American Resettlement Plan. I'm sure that will never bite us in the ass.
Yeah.
We have the residential schools. We got a school. It'll retrain you. Oh,
yep. We just want to temporary put you into these things called. Oh, this is bad. Never mind. I'm not even going to say what it was going to say. I was like, forget it. You know where I was going. I'm like, I'm not going to do that one.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, the happy-go-lucky people that like people want to go outside and talk to people, and they need someone to kind of keep an eye on this guy.
Yep.
I could hang out.
Right. So if you want to go, the mayor will say, we can sit here and I'm happy. He'll walk
What?
over to his
Yeah.
little cooler, and he'll start. I'm watching Willie teleport in and out of existence. That was weird. So
Let's stop referring to him as mayor, though. He is the leader of the invasion party. Okay,
Basically,
continue on. Of the occupation force.
occupation force. There we go.
Mallow, you want to go out since you got the diplomacy stuff,
So
and I'll go
what he'll
with
do
you.
though is he'll sit
Yeah.
down or he'll walk over to the little like fridge he's got full of alcoholic beverages, and he'll while you're there, Colin, he'll start asking you if you'd like to drink anything.
No.
Thank you.
He'll pour himself some scotch on the rocks. He doesn't care. So
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure he doesn't touch a like data pad or anything at all.
Yeah.
So
and yeah.
The alarm.
Well, he'll say, "Well, while you're here, let's do a brief tour." And he turns to his assistant and says, "Please take them for a walk."
how about no? How about they go for a walk and you guys stay here?
Like he'll look at you and say, "Now, as I thought we've been rather friendly up to this point. You."
You don't understand. As far as we are concerned, by our definition of our charter, you are technically occupying our area. So therefore, you are what's our term? I look up at Vold. Is he an invader? Is he
He's the leader of the occupation force.
okay? So that means you guys stay here and we choose what to do with you. Can we agree on that?
Well, he'll sit down and he'll steeple his hands, look over them, and say, "We all have powerful friends in powerful places." And,
Oh, that sounds like a threat. I'm just being a smart ass.
Oh no, he is absolutely making a threat. Like now, as we can agree, there is some morally gray because he does point to your like he's pulled up like your charter. He's it's no one owns this island. Therefore, we could be friends, and I'd be happy to give you some resources to placate you, and then we could all have money and be completely okay.
Can you stop being
I
a
don't get
broken record?
placating.
You are a broken record. Stop repeating the same thing.
Or you can just say, "Hey, I want to be part of your charter," and acquiesce control and leadership. We'll let you stay here and run the place, I guess. But all supplies, everything is now officially, even though it already is technically our land, comes back to us as it should.
Says, well, if you'd like, go
How
take a walk.
how about this? How about let's let the planet make the decision if we should be here or you should be here.
Yeah.
Got him with that one.
Well, do you want to send Mallow around on a walk?
I think. I mean, you and
Is Mallow and Finch
you and
go
Finch
for a walk?
Want to go for a brief walk and get a lay of the land and talk to a couple people?
Or do you two want to stay here and I'll escort Mallow? I don't care either way, but I know Finch is kind of personable too, so that would be helpful out there. But then at the same time,
well, my problem with leaving, I think that the general citizenry is not necessarily behind this guy. They're just employees more or less. So I think Mallow and I could probably handle it between her diplomacy and we have to, manhandle somebody. I guess we could figure it out. But if this guy has some kind of ploy and he's bringing it into this office, like he's going to bring out some, bimbots or something, or he's going to, whatever monsters are coming in here, I'd rather have somebody that can, handle that, which is why I said you stay here. Right? It feels like if there's a threat coming, it's going to come in this office first before it goes out there toward the general populace. That's just my opinion. I mean, I'm right, but that's why I didn't
want his person walking you around. I would say that you guys are just going to go on your own, so you just get the direct without any intervention in theory.
I'm fine with that because this guy would probably just take us to the people he wants us to see
Right.
versus the people we just want to meet randomly and talk to them.
I mean, there might be people that are being used as slaves here, for all we know. I mean, I don't know. But...
I'm sure there could be indentured service here, so.
Well, do we want to just say, like, go out for like 15 minutes and try and see who you can talk to? Get a read on it?
Maybe 50 minutes, half hour, whatever. I mean, we can stay in communication.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, if just something happens that you don't, like after that 30-minute, we don't hear from you, something's wrong. But I mean, as soon as you go, help, something, we'll know.
We'll make the safe word chickens. How about that?
Yeah.
That's a safe
So
word.
I will
Chickens.
hold you stay there. I'll walk out to the door and then I'll deploy Thunderbeak for his aerial sentry and get a lay of the whole thing.
Mhm.
Well, then they go talk to people.
Actually, if you guys need help, just be like, no retreat, no surrender.
Yeah, that always works. I mean, it did. It was the best.
Nice.
All right, Ed, you got that? So Mallow and Finch are going to go outside. I deploy Thunderbeak, so he's now circling, and me and Vold are hanging out with douchebag number 1 and douchebag number 2.
I'm gonna deploy me in there tonight.
Okay. So there's the town, and
But
there's
you did
also...
check all the bags, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Go ahead.
You're fine. There's the town, and there is the docks. Where do you want to go?
Is there a map of the town?
I was going to say, there's
there's not a map of the town, unfortunately.
Okay.
You are here. Nope.
So because there's more town and there's more docks. Where would you kind of like to go?
There's
There's
Somewhere
a
around
power
town.
station, all the other kind of stuff that you have.
Hey, check down by the docks first to see if he put anything out on the water that he didn't want us to see. You might see ships leaving or something, or even something taken off like
That's
that.
fair.
Did
Right.
he know we were coming? I missed that part.
No, he said they were surprised to see us.
Right. So for all we know, he was delaying just so we wouldn't see something he was doing. So keep
But unless I missed something, he said he was surprised to see us. But then at the same time, when he
Maybe even
spoke about
lying.
the stuff that was ready, he said, "We prepared this for you."
Right.
How can you prepare something for somebody that you were unaware was coming? So unless he already knew he was on hot water because he wasn't supposed to be here in the first place, I don't know.
Or eventually
anyway.
he would see us.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, so we'll go to the docks. That's where we're going, and they're staying in the office, right?
All right. You see, it's mostly empty.
Okay.
There's a lot of there's places where boats could be. And you just kind of walk around, and as you're out there, there's a Lashunta, who walks up and says, "You all look new."
Hi. Remind me what is a Lashunta, the lizard people?
No, they have
Nope.
the dealy boppers. So the Lashunta,
They're the telepaths.
Yeah, they have the little dealy boppers, and when they get to puberty, they can either A, become big and bulky, or B, become kind of
Thin and smarter.
thin and smarter. Yeah.
Okay. What is this one? Thin and smart or bulky and beefy?
I need to look it up. All right. He's thin.
Okay. Hi. We're just trying to get the lay of the land here. Can you tell us about your time here so far?
We've been here a little bit, and been fishers. We've been exploring around a bit. I'm actually wondering, he pulls out a holographic little projector. And he says, "Have you seen this woman?" and he'll show it to you. Roll an intelligence check, both of you.
That's just a straight up D20 and added your intel, right?
Yep. Let's see. You remember shit.
Hold on 1 second. I know it's going to be a +4, so whatever it is.
Good job, Mel.
Yep. Mel, you recognize this as the woman who died up here?
Oh. Okay. No, I don't recognize her.
Now, are we privy to their conversations out there through communications in any way?
If you want to be, yeah. I don't know if you guys have any.
I would suggest finding out what this person meant by exploring around a little bit. The island, or so you went and you checked out the mainland, that sort of thing. See how far the incursion goes and what they'll admit to.
So I'm going to say I don't recognize her. What is she the mayor here or something?
No, she was. She's my girlfriend, and we haven't. She went out looking around, and I haven't seen her in a while.
Well, that's too bad. Do you know where she went? Where she was looking?
She's looking at the mainland, seeing what else is around that way. I don't know.
How long ago was that?
A few days.
Does that track?
Well, I guess it would be like it's been. We've been here about a week.
Wow, I'm really surprised. Like the leaders in town wouldn't help you find her.
Good one.
Yeah,
why would they send her to the mainland? I thought the charter was just right here.
I don't know. I don't. He'll in. I don't pay attention to any of the stuff. I just know I'm here and I fish. This is my day off.
What kind of fish?
There's some bass out there, some crappies, some things, and like some things like talia. Like you can be biology or culture.
I don't really care. I want to know how big his boat is. But if you want, he'll point like, oh yeah, there's my trawler. He's got basically a dinghy you can take out there. He's got trawlers on it and stuff. He's catching the equivalent of like tuna, tilapia, and bass. Okay, so he's like legit just a fisherman.
Yeah, you can give me a sense motive on him.
Find the right window.
This is where we start. Oh, so where do you find the best fishing spots? And then when they say on the inside of the island where we technically have fishing rights to?
Where are the docks on the island?
Well, they're kind
do they point
spread
out
around
the ocean?
A little more to the ocean. Like you definitely could swing back. What you get is this is just the dude. He doesn't like. This is the kind of guy with your 20-some there. If you called and said we're with the FBI, give us Target gift certificates, and that's you pay off your stuff, like he'd do it because he doesn't fucking know. It's like
he just knows his girlfriend went off and disappeared.
He knows that this is how you load the fucking trawler to make it happen. He's a fisherman, and now he's a fisherman on another island. Like the fish he's rattling off, they are like they're not fish from around here. Like the fish around here might not have names, but you're gonna name them kind of like other shit. Like, all right, this looks like tilapia, so fuck it, it'll fry up just like that. I don't give a shit.
Okay,
but he said that they've only been there a week. Is that what he said?
Yeah.
I think he meant he and his girlfriend.
Well, yeah. He's only been here for a week. Like you.
How long ago did we find her body?
About a month. So she went up a while ago. He's just here, fishing.
So she was here a month?
You found her right up here.
Right.
So
this place hasn't been here more than a week.
Okay, something's not adding up because they must have been here a long time before that if she was here.
No. where is the Aspis Consortium charter?
Well, you don't know if there's one isn't. He's the thing he showed you over and over again is nobody technically owns this island.
Right, but I guess my thing is like, where was her starting from recon? Was she reconning from like the north, from the east, from just being drop shipped here? Because if she's been gone for a month and this island has only been settled for a week, that means she was part of a different force. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Mhm.
where did they drop their people off in their ship, go back up to space, and say, "Yeah, okay, let's still go drop on this island"?
That you don't really know. This guy with your 26, he's fucking honest.
Okay, so how long was your girlfriend here before she went missing?
It's been a bit. Maybe a month. I've been trying to see if enemy comes through. You're new. I didn't know if you saw anything. You know.
Have you met a lot of new people here?
Well, we're all new. We're all pretty. We all just came in. They like.
Where'd he come from?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, were they up in a ship for like rotating for a month, and she came down early?
We heard about a new opportunity. God, it must have been a few months ago. She went earlier, and I was, like, okay, they're gonna bring my boat. They're gonna bring all my shit. It's just all right. New deal, new place, go fish, new money. Figured it'd be more easier to catch stuff here than out there.
So is everyone here with you? Like they were on the ship with you?
Oh, yeah. Like these are like there's not many here, but yeah, we all got brought in. Some of us were. Hold on.
Who owned your charter?
I don't know. Just kind of think for a second. Like, let's be honest. I didn't really sign. I didn't look too close to the dotted line. I work here. I get a free place to stay. They're going to pay for fuel. They're going to pay for some supplies. I get half share as opposed to a whole share for the fish I bring in. It's a better deal than I'd get at most charters. In this kind of
Are
thing.
you allowed to leave? Like if you decided you wanted to go to the mainland?
He thinks for a bit, and he's kind of. I think I got to put in a certain number of months or year, and then I can make my own deal and fly away. But at that point, if I don't officially contract with whoever the hell these guys are, I got to pay to get my boat taken, or I can sell here for fair market price, which means they're gonna fuck me.
So they flew me. So they flew me in here, and when I got here, they took my passport, and now I have to stay until I pay them off as their slave, sex work. I mean,
Fisherman.
Like he's
thank you. I knew I'd get there.
Well, he's just a guy who's out here fishing. If he gets, as opposed to like he gets a whole new thing, and hopefully he'll make more money here. If there's a fuck ton of fish.
Yeah, there's less competition. I mean, it makes sense. I get it.
Like,
I'm not saying they're necessarily. I'm just saying that he got taken in.
Well,
he was deceived to come here. He's like that guy that was selling the fucking jungle on the dollop.
Gregor McGregor. The guy there, Gregor McGregor knew there was nothing there.
No, I know, but like, I feel like
all the people they sent back or something, or
like the smarmy bastard is selling people things that don't belong to him.
Like the reason that what she's referring to is the whole reason why Scotland is owned by England is there a guy named Gregor McGregor who you don't have a more Scottish fucking name than that. And he's like, oh yeah, in the New World, in Nicaragua, the streets are paved with gold, and the natives just blow every dude they can find. So come on over. We got this charter. It'd be great. And they sent all these people over there. And Scotland put 1/5 of their entire GDP into this fucking investment. Everybody went there. like a couple thousand people went. They barely pulled 100 out because everybody fucking died. Like it was massive. Mosquitoes.
Turns out if you land on a thing called Mosquito Coast,
just so
you
much
get
malaria. All the malaria.
Wow.
So everybody died.
Lots of
Scotland's
malaria.
bankrupt. And Scotland's like, oh my god, we can't afford any more debts. And like, well, here's the deal. You join England in the United Kingdom. We'll take care of your debts. And that's how Scotland lost its independence.
Jeez.
I didn't know that.
And Gregor McGregor was rich as fuck at the end of this. The end. So yeah, this dude here is like, all right, yeah, if I get half of 500 credits versus a whole of 100, fuck it, I'm money ahead.
Yeah, I mean, to him, it's not really a bad thing that he came
right?
here.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not blaming this guy.
And now he's
No,
like,
it
you're
just
just
comes
like,
down to
like, you
it
guys
comes
are
down
new.
to when he decides to leave or when it's over, and he has no options.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, he's just like, yeah, I got nothing, man. Well, if you see my girl, tell me. You know, hopefully she's okay.
We'll keep an eye out. If you ever
Where's his ship right now?
But
Or where is
he'll
the ship?
point over to it, like you're not there, but he'll point to. It's basically a trawler. It's a futuristic version of a trawler.
No. The spaceship, the one that they all came down in.
Oh, they dropped us off and got the fuck out of here about a week ago. We worked for a couple days full bore, got this place set up, and now we're out trawling. 3/4 of the fleet are out. I'm taking a day off. I was thinking about hitting up. We got a spa in town. I'm thinking of going there because I got a crick in my neck.
Okay, quick count. 3/4 of the fleet is out. How many are in? How many boats do we see in? Well, how big is this fleet?
There's probably like 5-10 ships here.
Okay.
Like 5-10 ships in port.
Yeah.
So then there's like 30 of them are out in the waters?
Yeah.
That's a big fleet of boats.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
ask
so
them, like, what do other people do, or is this pretty much all fishermen here?
It's a lot of fishermen. Like that's kind of what you're seeing. If you want, give me a perception check. The people who are walking around. Hey, you know.
really? Oh, there you go.
So Finch is going to see like, okay, they've got lumber and other things here. It's not sustainable. Okay. Like there's
Where'd
piles
the
of
lumber come from, guys?
If you're talking to this guy or other people.
I'm gonna say like, oh, I noticed you're even still building with that fresh lumber. Where did they get that?
Talk to the random Lucinda you've been talking to. He's like, oh yeah, we got to cut out some of the crop, clear cut some of the place, pulling stumps and stuff. You know, got to make it nice and flat.
The island?
Yeah.
Does that seem to track like the amount of lumber? Like they weren't on the mainland taking our shit?
Oh yeah, it looks like most of the shit here is all. There isn't a lot. Like they're gonna need to start trading pretty soon. Like there's only so much forest on this little island.
Right. So basically, they've clear cut our island, ruined the ecosystem on it, and set up a temporary camp that's not sustainable and is going to be dead in a ghost town in 2 years.
And they don't have any official ways of protecting the whales that their ships keep cutting up their babies. So yeah, I don't like these people.
Actually, listened to a really interesting podcast. It was like the economics of whaling.
Yeah.
Because they actually talked to an old guy who was a whaler and then he became an economist, and they're talking about like whale harvesting and all kinds of other stuff. And because like Norway and Greenland and Japan still have whalers. So it's interesting to hear him talk about this. Like, yeah, I've been all the world and stuff. Yeah. So they might. He's more catching like fish, like vacuum
Right.
pack them, send them off world.
How often do you guys send stuff off world?
Every couple of days, when we got a full thing of flash fried fish, we can send them up.
So does their ship come down to get the fish and then go up?
Not the full ship. It's just mostly a transport hauler. You know, it's the equivalent of basically a semi truck shows up, you load it full of cargo, and then it flies off. You don't
So
even
it
need once you freeze the fish, you don't even need to freeze them in space because there's no heat out there.
How many people could fit in one of these semi trucks?
He'll think for a second, and be like, "Well, the main area's only got like 3 guys. The back of it, it's going to be just you seal it up, and if you keep it like the main area is only going to hold like 4 people. Like
Cool.
it's like Firefly basically."
But if you had to do like an emergency transport, how many people could actually fit in the back?
For how long? I don't know. Maybe if you need to just get into orbit, like if the planet's going to fall apart, like I don't know, maybe 50.
Are you trying to get up on the ship?
No. He looks at the ship. I just want to get my boat tomorrow.
No. I'm actually talking to RGG. Sorry. Because it sounds like he's trying to sneak onto this boat and go to this spaceship. We're gonna have some space combat. That's where you're going with that.
What is it? Fuck these guys. Get on your fucking get back in the truck on delay, smash the side.
See, I mean, I have gap information of like some guys that were in like a treasure chest and then jumped out and invaded a ship or something. It's like vaguely familiar to me.
Like it. Yeah, he's just like,
you're talking about, Willis.
Yeah.
All right. I think we should go we'll shake his hand and say if you ever want to visit Plundaria.
Where is that?
We're walking away already. I'm not answering him.
All right.
You're in it.
Look around.
Welcome to
You're in it. I like that.
Yeah, I should say welcome to Plundaria.
He has no fucking clue what's going on. Like, all right.
That's cool.
So you want to walk back toward town?
Yeah,
let's go
are
to
there other
maybe
people
like
out
a
and about?
shop district, right? Like a shop district, a school, something.
Like there's a fish processing plant that you can hear like machines actively like grinding up fish and cutting stuff up.
Are there any kids here or no?
You see, there's a couple. You know, it's mostly a working town. You do pass a there is a place that says massage parlor, spa. You pass that. There's a power station.
I mean, if you guys wanted to, you could maybe, unless they say bribe, but the spa might know the dirt on everything.
There's like a general store.
Gather information checks.
Yeah.
Just like all the Asian spas near us.
This town, as shiny, as pretty as originally looked, or at least the way you described it, the rooms and the whatever, is starting to feel a bit seedier and seedier. Like they just bring workers, process fish, go up, and basically we'll give you some massages, we'll pay you money. We don't care that it's a city or not. That's kind of like how it feels like to me. Like you said, it's a working town.
Yeah.
They don't really care about it being an actual town.
You're actually only getting that feeling now? No.
Yeah, really, literally. I'm only getting that right now. I know, that's sad. I know.
It's a company town.
Yeah.
Willie's new to Appalachia, so...
I guess so, yeah.
Well, no, like that's one of the things I got because I kickstarted the Old Gods of Appalachia RPG. And they gave me a company coin.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I got a coin.
Cool.
For Old Gods of Appalachia. Like only good at this guy at this general store. That does not exist. All right. So you can head down, and
Are we going to the massage parlor?
yeah.
Sure.
So, Ed, in a way, while they're going there, does the headquarters, does that stick out like a sore thumb compared to everything else?
No, everything is amazingly prefab and
Okay, all right.
yeah, like it's everything here. The reason everything is new and shiny is they've been here a week, and you basically drop potted in a building, it expanded out, and now you've got like a mayor's office. You drop potted in like house.
Yep,
That
got it.
And it's more expensive to pack it up and take it off world than just buy new for the next one they do this to.
Well, also if this guy's here, and he's like, all right, I'm gonna get if he's getting half of every single fisherman's haul in cash.
Making money.
Yeah, he's making money. Like, all right, I paid up ahead. I got credit. Like, it's just the straight up like.
Yeah, it feels right, Ed. It feels like there's something more than that. It's
right.
Not just that. That's
you could like it's one of these things of like, like there's these islands between Japan and Russia, and to this day, troops show up with guns and glare at each other on these fucking islands. Because it's like, who owns them? Well, they're not on any maps, and they're this many miles out from us and this many miles out from you. But if we both own islands within this many miles of the border, this is a gray zone. So he's not legally wrong, but if you want to be like, get the fuck out of here, we have big gun diplomacy, which is how it's been done through history. Yeah,
because technically he's surrounded. Where he is surrounded.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. Well, it's also like you guys are level 5 or 6. How much shit you want to start today? So yeah, you can go to the you can head on over there at like the massage parlor. There's a dude inside, and he's welcome. You seem new. There's soothing music. Sleek white furniture, a slender dark-haired man in a white kind of like uniform greets you, says, "Welcome, nice to meet you. Can I help you?"
Maybe.
Well, we specialize in shrinker scrubs here. They're good to get rid of sagging skin, scales, and chitin. Would you
I'm
like
sitting there looking at her with my fur-covered fucking body, like I don't.
Toe massage, finger massage.
It's he'll look over. He'll look over at Finch and say, "Would you like a massage?"
I think Willie is not listening.
No, I'm listening. I'm undecided.
It's a trap.
Do you want to rub and tug?
No. Well, no, but when you go to places like bars and massage parlors and places where they do your nails, there's gossip. So I'm thinking if we got a massage, these people might be more inclined to gossip.
Oh,
do us furry creatures need a massage? No. But it might open the door to some information that they might not share otherwise. It's like when you go to a restaurant and they're like, "We have no public restroom." You buy a soda. Okay, go use the bathroom.
I mean, how many people are in the building? Is it just him that gives the massages and
it's
stuff?
just him. Yeah.
So it's a really tiny operation. It's not okay.
Yeah, but he might still have access to gossip.
Right, but I just mean I didn't know if he had like 3 workers for him. They take you into a room, but it's just him that does the massaging.
So basically, you could chat him up, Malo. Say, hey, let's talk about what's going on around here, or whatever. Start with how about this weather?
Yeah.
And
I
then
would
He must
love,
be tired.
Stop it, Colin. Stop it.
He must be
huge
tired.
forearms. There we go.
Happy ending. You guys
Grungy
are
looking
so-
guy.
Maybe
I'll
he's
touch
never
your
had
penis.
maybe he's never had a Skittermander walk across his back. I mean, some people like that type of
Good
massage.
Lord.
I
All right. Anyway,
I just always like the fact that there's so many people in Jackson who are just so interested in Asian culture. They go to Asian places at 11, 12 at night on a Saturday because we have all these Asian massage places around us. Just so many truckers who love Japanese culture.
Those are the weeaboo boomers.
Oh, there's some booming. Yeah, so if you want to, like, he'll
Yeah, I
take it.
love you long time. I love you long time.
I've
Bye.
learned something new this evening.
Oh, my mom and dad like, your town is Sodom and Gomorrah, Alan. Like,
Yes.
no, it's just Jackson. It's a sad little town. Like, all right. So yeah, he'll if you want to go, he'll take you to a nice little room. It's quiet, and he's got give me a perception check as you look around. I'm also waiting, by the way. I have some Google EarPods or EarPod, whatever the hell the Google knockoff of earbuds are. And they can do translations on up to like 17 languages in time.
Wow.
really?
So the nail parlors are going to be fucking lit. We go in there and have this fucking white bitch like, oh.
That reminds me of
She has horrible
guys-
nails.
have you guys ever watched Anchorman? I think I've told this story before. But have you guys watched Anchorman?
Yes.
Not in a long
And
time,
what-
but yeah.
And one of the parts of the movie, the main character is taking that girl out to eat at the restaurant, and it's a Mexican restaurant. And right on the big billboard it says, "Escupimos en tu comida, Mexican restaurant." When I'm in the theater and I saw that, I laughed so fucking hard. People were looking at me like, "What's wrong with this guy?" It's because it says, "We spit in your food, Mexican restaurant." And that was the funniest shit ever. I laughed so nobody got it, and it made me laugh harder because nobody got that. It made me laugh even harder. But anyways, I wonder, like when I'm going through, whatever Chinatown or whatever, a little, Greek area of town, whatever, and they have all these weird Indian and Chinese, and I'm like, they could be cussing at me. They could be telling me, "Go fuck yourself," and I have no clue because I don't understand what they're saying. So that's what that reminds me of, that Google Translate. But anyways,
Oh no,
I
that's the conversation I've started having with people because I like to eat different types of food, and I've started just telling the waiters, like, I'm fat, not racist. Please help me.
I'm
Said
just
that
gonna
to
say
the
there's
Indian
gonna be
lady
some
that
there's gonna be some international incidents coming along soon.
and nobody will be surprised that Shouty's behind it all.
I was friendly. So
I asked for help.
I said I was stupid at the start.
You can't hold that against me.
So give me a perception check as you're back there getting a massage.
I did. I got a 27.
27. You just like it's a salt scrub. They're rubbing him down. He's talking, being friendly. Nothing weird.
Then you notice there's 20 cameras.
It's okay. Even when I'm naked, you can't see any of my parts because I'm covered in fur.
Kibby, the guy, the person who's doing this doesn't even do anything untoward. It's just literally just, here's a massage.
Body massage.
Oh. So yeah, nothing weird happens.
Diplomacy.
Ask them questions. I don't know what.
Can I just do a gather information check?
Yeah.
Because my brain's getting tired. I don't know what I want to say to this dude.
Do it.
Am I diploing him?
Yep, Diplo.
It's hard to diplo when I'm being massaged.
You could also ask him, like, is this town nothing but fishermen? He would know, right? Probably.
Yeah,
You're kind of getting that
talking to
idea.
the guy, he's like, yeah, it's he'll literally say, yeah, we're, I came here to set up a shop, and the shop's doing okay, but a lot of the workers are, I minored in physical therapy in in college. He's got his little certificate on the wall. Nothing like, give me a sense motive.
Excuse me.
You, Dave. You.
Oops.
You. So you got a 20. 20 will do. He'll tell you, like, yeah, it's like he's honest. Nothing comes out as like this guy's lying. He's like, yeah, we've been here a week. Most people here are fishermen. That's I think most of what they were asking for. I came in as part of like. There's a few people who are ancillary. Like I contract with the distributors, and I sell a couple things in my shop. I'm not even going to touch the market on fishery materials. But if I can make a side hustle here, doing salt scrub massages, I'm gonna be able to make a little bit of money, And again, I have the same deal. I had to take loans out to pay. I got to pay for my spot here. It's a little more expensive than most of the places I've been, but I've been in worse. I've definitely been in worse.
So I'm going to ask, if, like, let's say if you felt like, let's say island life isn't for you and you want to move to the mainland, would you be allowed to do that?
I have to break my contract. I think we're here for a year. And the fees would kill me. I'm not going to lie.
All right.
But I'm free to move.
Free to move if you can afford the fees.
Yeah, it's they paid to bring me here. Like the freedom is it's you pay to come here. They'll pay to bring all your stuff. You have to set up with distributors. They have a couple. I set up with them. It's a whole profit sharing thing. And then it's a little higher. It's a little higher than the other ones I was paying when I was running a shop back on Absalom Station. But at that, there's also more people coming through that area.
How much of your profit does the mayor cut into?
Well, I just pay toward the thing. I just paid him, and let's see, anything on the store shelves. Before I was making 40% profit margins on stuff. Now we're down to about 25. But I'm the only game in town, so since I do all dry and wet goods, I don't, and I do special contract work. I don't touch the fish stuff. Oh, there's another guy who runs that, and he's got a better deal. All the fishing supplies when your eyes perk up. He's not getting involved with any of the any motor or any other shit because that requires bigger shipping things and stuff. He just wants to if you want some Fruit Loops, he'll hook you up. That's his job. I also can't charge X amount over what I pay, so I can't. We don't have this place won't turn into a boom town. There's some thought.
Cool.
So as far as this guy knows, I mean, is this meant to be a throwaway town, and he's expected that he came here expecting then in a couple of years he might just end up moving on anyway?
Well, if you ask him, but he'll my term is a year, and then there's it's also decreasing years. So if I in 11 months, if I want to pay off my stuff. I'm not the full time. It's that. The bonus, if I stay a year, anything I have here I can take with me, but I can't leave, or it'd be bad form to leave before we get another person who wants to take over the general store. Can't leave everyone high dry. But
out of curiosity, what's his contract like worth?
I think basically it's the fee to bring me in. So my fee for transport and everything was 10,000 credits.
Okay.
I'll go 12,000 credits, and every month I'm here, we take away 1,000 credits of total cost. So
Okay. I just was curious, like overall, what type of investment that actually is. So I mean, if you
That's
got
really not a horrible deal, probably considering the way this usually works. I'm guessing from the way I hear him talking.
he's getting like what you've gotten is he's getting fucked in terms of like they're eating into his profits, but he's also the only one here, so there's more.
right,
Like just like the other guy, okay, 100% of 100 is not as good as 50% of 500.
yeah, I mean, the guys there actually are not that bad of a deal, but the fact that the guy that's there, he's there for free, so he's not paying anyone to set up shop there. So I mean, that's how he's raking all the money from this.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Well, he said he's got loans to someone else because he's got a contract with space truckers and people to bring shit in.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's still not owning and paying on the land.
Oh yeah. He's money is happening. People are like it's not like if you wanted to get taxes from this guy, he's definitely like like I'm not sure if I'm down with that. Yeah. So after you finish up, he helps you clean up. He's like, well, I hope you enjoyed it. If you got any, leave a review on Space Yelp, and we appreciate you coming on up. Send your friends.
I'm
Wait, there's
getting
a
salt out of my fur for the next week.
Oh, it's a sugar scrub. It's a sugar scrub.
Sugar then.
Yep.
You're glowing right now.
Self-grooming at least is better.
Glowing.
And you're
He
like
wasn't bad
twice,
at it. It's just
you're
like,
like
okay.
twice the size you normally are. Your fur's all poofed out.
You get +2 to your day checks.
So
That's funny.
yeah. So if you want to keep walking around, kind of looking at this place, as you walk past the local power station, there is you hear kind of some yelling happening.
My ears will perk
Check it
up.
out.
Going over there, there is an android that is kind of having a discussion with some people. Give me a perception check if you kind of listen in.
I will listen in. Well, I would try to listen in. There it is. Wow. I
I hope they're yelling really loud.
What?
You can't hear anything as you get close. They can,
We'll get closer.
the android kind of looks at you and says, "This is private. I'd prefer it if you left us alone here."
So this is outside the power station?
Yeah.
I'm gonna I'll keep walking, but then also on comms, I'm gonna say, can Thunderbeak like?
Yep, that's what he's doing. He's coming in.
Right.
Yeah.
What you hear is they're talking about there is like they're talking about changing some settings on the power production. Give me an engineering check.
I will do that. Unless you want to do it. Damn, what is it with these ones? That's terrible.
Well,
Not me.
Can't RGG also do it?
If you want,
Kinda.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Like
can
he'll
do
be
that.
hearing, right?
Yeah, me.
What you get is Vol's over there.
Yeah,
Like,
Vol's got it. Jeez. He is an engineer.
Vol thinks a bit, and he's like, "Oh shit, I remember this." What you get is that,
Electrovore.
well, it's more like they're fucking with safety settings in things. And they're talking about how, like, like there is a little bit of mining on this island. You hear that, and they're fucking with safety settings in a way where it's not illegal to do it, but it's definitely more risky.
For more profit, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Obviously.
Like they're out here, they're trying to get some shit done. But so somebody's kind of like,
Do we know
you
what
know,
they're mining?
they like different types of rocks and other minerals. Nothing sticks to like, oh yeah, we're building nukes on the edge of town. It's just just some kind of fucking around's happening.
Okay.
Who's the one that's initiating the messing around? The android or the normal person?
Well, the android, he's yelling at somebody, and they're talking about like risk and things, and just trying to like get more done.
No, but is the android doing the whistleblowing, or is he insisting that the security measures are not really worthwhile and let's make more money?
He's kind of yelling at another guy who's fucking around more with stuff. He wants to kind of be more slow.
The android wants to be slow?
Yep.
I guess you could do a sense motive on the non-android.
You can do that.
You kind of do sense motive from afar.
Oh.
Yeah, because like right now this is all Thunderbeak is relaying this.
Yeah, I'm relaying that to you guys, and they're seeing it.
You can give me a sense motive.
You want me to do it, or you want them to do it?
Anybody can do it. All right, Mallow does it. Mallow listens. It's definitely like we're trying to. If you do this, more happens and more money happens. Okay. Like if you fuck around, there can be, the find out is we make money.
Mm.
So this is the first kind of shady person we've run into.
Yeah.
Besides
it's
leadership.
people who's willing to like cut corners to make money happen.
Well,
And the android is against
not
it.
welcome in Plundaria.
The android's against it from what we can get.
Yeah. Well, because you hear them talk about like a couple of people may have been hurt.
Oh, double whammy.
Is there a first aid station, hospice, hospital, whatever, where they would go to if there's a person that gets injured?
It would be small. It might be just on the job care.
The massage parlor.
Yeah, the massage parlor.
Physical therapist.
Doctor, barber, dentist, banker. Jeez. All right.
So as you guys are walking around, do me one more favor. Give me a perception check.
See if I roll better than a 1. That's better. Than
So you're out there, living your best life.
Someone tailing us?
Well, kinda. As you guys are going around,
see a bird flying above us.
Not that. You're going to see something else. And I'm trying to see if she's...
The drop ship.
Not a drop ship. No.
The little kid tailing them.
No.
You
see Thistle.
Ooh, is she our friend?
I'm going to go back here. Back up Thistle.
Where did you
You
put the
met,
picture?
not here. I thought I had it. That was wrong. Thistle, you found and saved her from those flying dog things.
So she's our friend.
Well, yeah, you saved her. She was in the sapwoods. You saved this lady,
E2 Brute.
and she's an elf, and she's like, hey, and she's kind of like motioning for her to come on over.
We'll go on over.
Of course, we'll come on over.
So when you meet her,
Hello again.
Hello. Hello.
she says, I've had, like, it's good to see you all again. I've had time to think things through, and then I realize I'm working on the wrong side, and I need your help.
Okay. Keep talking. We're listening.
So, this is a rogue settlement. Okay? Happens all the time in planets like this. Basically, you find a little pocket where nobody will care, and you set up. As soon as I saw this, it gets icy, the dicey, things get weird. I figured I should have left, but Pavo flattered me. He told me how the settlement needs someone who could care for the environment and who could offer him guidance on how best to treat this jewel of a planet. She's like, so he's going to gut this place. Get the cash, get out. If we don't stop him, he'll pull the value out of this place and leave the villagers of Fish Fair with nothing but a destroyed ecosystem.
It's an ecosystem. I said this.
You can give me a sense motive if you want to.
I'm just picturing Vald in the office, like listening, like, I said that.
Yeah, RGG and Vold are both nodding up and down their head. The guy in the room's just going like, what are they doing? Why are they doing that?
Oh, I didn't sense any motives.
Oh, there you go.
trust her.
She's 100% telling the truth.
Finch agrees with me.
Well, RGG's Thunderbeak is going, oh yeah.
All right.
I'm assuming she's our good environmental steward protector here.
Well, she's like, there's no reason for. She was the one who's fucking around in the wrong claim. She shouldn't have been where she was, but now she's here and she's like, look, I don't want to. This is bad. We're in a bad place.
So I have a question. Is the little town hall mayor spot, is that pretty much dead center in this?
Kinda. It's all around there.
I like how you're thinking, RGG.
You already know where the tip of the statue might be. The full monument doesn't yet have to make its rise. just one head will do. Vold, let's slowly.
That sounds so horrible. That
I know,
slow, one head rises.
We slowly start to walk out of the office.
Yeah, they're basically just kind of sitting there like, hey, you've been told like this is kind of like, all right, we're gonna go here, we're gonna fuck this over, and then we get the fuck up. Whatever happens. He's gonna have his money. So let's stop there for this week because it is 9 o'clock.
Okay. Yep.
In 2 weeks, we will continue on with these people.
Okay.
And you people are going to decide what the fuck happens.
Sounds fantastic.
How we all
Like I
feel?
said, I'm trying to figure out what actually options we have. Kick his ass, make the monument appear, be nice.
That one's out the window. With
Yeah,
this
that one's pretty much out the window. We can have her be the new mayor.
Ooh, make the monument appear, kick his ass, and be nice.
Be nice to the people that are left and make sure that
Look.
you're there.
No, be
Look,
nice. We're
this is-
kicking his ass. You deserve this,
Hey.
good sir.
Oh, that's true.
Dave.
Everyone there will thank us.
Dave, this is how I picture the monument rising from the ground like this. Dun, 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 dun.
That is true. It doesn't have to be a head. It can just be the hand.
No. We need proof this place is ours with the monument.
I know. That was funny.
That was good though. I would love. If this place is ours, great world, show us your finger.
What is-
So that's where it comes down to, like, what do you want to do? Like, at that point, we can.
I think there's a brawl coming, honestly.
There'll be well, it's up to you. So at this point, we'll call it here for this week. 2 weeks from now, shit will hit the fan, and we will continue.
Sweet.
Alrighty.
Willie, what did you say you think was coming? I missed that.
Huh?
What
Brawl.
did you say? Oh, a brawl.
A
I
brawl
said
is
a
coming.
bro. I'm like, what?
No,